That's really dark. Hello. Been sitting here for like 45 minutes trying to sort out lighting. Not that it matters. You can see the stuff behind me, so you're all right. I'm doing there. You know what I'm doing? Yeah. A bit Star Wars. Generation 1. Old school. I don't know where to put this. Should we try down here? Moody. Oh, that's Moody. That's Moody. Hey, Darth Josh. How you doing, sir? I don't know. We've got a lot to cover in this live stream. A lot to talk about. Oh, that'll have to do. Right. Oh, well, at least I'm getting comments on the screen this time, but I'll get my phone up anyway because it's just easier to hold it in your hand, he says. Oh, there we go. Right, so things to cover in Friday Night with a K live stream episode 2. We've got the Halloween Kills trailer, just came out today. We got Hot Toys have announced another Mandalorian, Mando, with Grogu. That's the third one. Fair play. We have what it looks like Sideshow Collectibles are doing a 1/6 scale dude figure from The Big Lebowski, which is it's looking pretty good. If Nick is watching, I'm not sure, but that is good news for him and good news for me. I wouldn't mind having a dude. Love The Big Lebowski. Kermit the Frog, hello. We've also got. You hear me all right? You hear me? Check, check. 1, 2. We got Legio 7 Workshop are working on some pretty nifty Freddy Krueger sculpts, which I saw on Facebook. So Legio 7 Workshop, that is, folks. Doing some good work. There Will Be Blood is back on Netflix in the UK. Watch that again. Classic. Definitely in my top 10 movies of all time. And we have NECA. See, I'm saying them all so fast. We're going to get through them. We have nothing left to talk about. But NECA are bringing out the Ultimate Wolfman figure. Wolfman, long chainy there. Oh, there he is. You can have him de-wolfed or fully wolfed up to the max. Hey, Willie Woodson. Kermit the Frog says, working on some stop motion animated figures, hand sculpted. Nice, very cool. I dabbled with a bit of stop motion some years ago on the channel. It's still on the channel. It's very hard work, so mad respect to anyone doing any stop motion. Darth Josh says, Sideshow is selling the Friday the 13th Jason again. Do you think it's worth buying or should I pass? We haven't got many options when it comes to Jason, to be honest. Well, they're all by Sideshow, I think. Obviously, you've got statues of him and stuff like that. But if you want a 1/6 scale figure, I mean, fingers crossed Trick or Treat Studios might make one in the future. I wouldn't be surprised. But it's a tough license, I think. Had all that trouble with the Friday the 13th game. Caused a bit of a stir. I think it still is. But I would say if you can do it, do it. I've got the Sideshow Jason, and he's a great piece. Not very accurate to Part 3, which is pretty much what I assume he's based on. I think he's pretty much based on Part 3. But the shirt's the wrong color, his pants are the wrong color, and the mask is a bit underscaled, a bit small. But he's still there's no way you're not going to know who it is when you walk in and look. I'm just staring at him on the shelf at the moment. But yeah, he's a good piece. He's a good piece. Irene in the house. Hey, Irene and Mark. Says, hi, Dean. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, yes. You too, guys. Dave's Body says, oh, hey, Dave's Body says, what's your favorite piece out of your Myers collection? Oh, man. Well, I don't know. I'm always torn between the 78 and the 2018, and now I can't wait to get a Kills figure because of that trailer. We'll talk about that in a little while. But either that one or that one, or maybe that one, the Rob Zombie. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to pick just one right now. I really do love my Myers stuff. Let me go back to my comments on here. what we got? So, and then we got Laren McMillan. Hey, Laren. Thanks for joining again. Mega Man X. Hey, Mega Man X. Stiff Kittens Reviews. Hey, Stiff Kittens. Marcel. Hey, Marcel. Clutch in the house. Hey, Clutch. El Senor Dia Crepastero. Did I get that right? No, I don't know. But hello. Unfortunately, your question has come up in a language in which I do not understand, I'm afraid. Kane. Kane in the house. Badass name. Kane, that rhymes. Predator Reborn. Hey, Predator Reborn. And Mugwump. Love that name, Mugwump. Hey, Mugwump. Toys of Arkham. Hey, Toys of Arkham. That's Carl. Hey, Carl. How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. He says, bet you're excited for Halloween Kills. Happy with the trailer? Question mark. Looks gruesome. Yeah, man. The trailer looks good. Nothing to complain about. I like the music. Some people, it might be a violin, like a more kind of violin version of the theme, but it could be a cello. It sounded more like a cello to me. It had a bit more of a bassier kind of tone to it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, the mask looks good. The poster looks excellent. I love the poster for the movie. It's really nice. You can see the theme now with the posters. You can kind of imagine what the Kills poster might look like, because you got Halloween 2018 was just the clean, well, not clean, but you know what I mean. It's pretty clean compared to Kills, with, you know, the burning and the damage and the flame the other side of his face. So I'm really curious to see what the Kills put. Well, I have to wait a couple of years, but yeah, I can't wait to have all 3 posters framed in a row. Would be nice. But they showed a fair bit of the Kills. They showed 2 minutes and 30 seconds, something like that, the trailers. So they had plenty of time to show you a bit, and they did. They haven't spoiled too much. I watched the Jimmy Champagne video on YouTube, and he mentioned how you can piece it together and pretty much see at the end of the movie. I won't say in case you don't want to hear it if you're not watching trailers and stuff, fair play. But yeah, you can piece it together with the trailer and kind of see the structure of the film almost. Could be wrong. They might be doing that thing where they kind of throw you off on purpose, which I hope is the case. But yeah, it looks brutal. Michael Myers is up to all kinds of mischief in this one. There was, yeah. I don't know. Can I talk about it? I mean, I'm pretty sure most people have watched the trailer. I've seen a lot of people saying they're avoiding it because they want to go in fresh. But if that's what you're doing, I'm going to be talking about it. So cover your ears or bugger off. No, bugger off. But yeah, the kill that we see with the light, he takes the light and just walks it into her neck. That's messed up. I know that actress. I don't know her personally, but I've seen her and stuff. But yeah, she's cool. And oh man, the firefighters at the beginning, they get messed up. Let me just get back to it. Yeah, basically, I really like the trailer. We've got a little ways to go yet before October 15th, and I'm really looking forward to it, obviously. And any other questions you got about the trailer or something specific, let me know and I'll get to that. One sec. There we go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right. We have Ghost Ezio from Argentina. Hey, Ghost. I remember you from last time. Thank you for joining again. And then Captain Zura. Evening, Dean. Doing good. Yeah, doing good. Thanks for joining. KNL Collectibles. Hey, KNL Collectibles, and thanks for having me on your live stream early in the week, was it? Yeah, it's Friday today, so that would have been my concept of time is a little bit skewy. But thank you, KNL Collectibles, for having me on. That was cool. Enjoyed it. Clutch says, love your channel. Thank you very much, Clutch. Steve Richards says, have you seen the Present Toys Heat figures? Pacino looks awesome. De Niro a bit too wrinkled. I have not seen those. I don't think I have. I love the film Heat, but I have not seen those figures yet. Mega Man X. Oh, here we go. He's translating for us. Excellent. Thank you, Mega Man X. He says, El Senor is asking where you got all your horror figures and masks. Oh, God, that's a long answer. Well, the masks are originally by Trick or Treat Studios, and then my friend Simon Brandolino on Instagram rehauls them for me. Does an amazing job. I mean, his his mask that he made, that is ridiculously accurate. It scares. I love it. I just stare at the thing. And I love the 78 as well. I did the hair on the 78. It's all right. It looks good on camera. Don't get close up and start scrutinizing it though, because it was my first. Was it my first time hair in a mask? Maybe I think it was. It was all right. I used mohair, but the problem was I used the wrong kind of spray to darken it. Way too bad choice of spray. I need to lean more in the middle here. I strategically rearrange everything every Friday to make it interesting, because you want something more to look at than this. So I think it looks pretty good. You got a custom 2018 quarter scale Myers there. That's an amazing piece. And then you've got a quarter scale NECA 78 Myers, but with a Ryan Harper custom head and a Shadow Fergo real metal knife. That's huge. But yeah, everything else is pretty much the same as you've seen before. But thank you, Mega Man X, for translating. So basically, the masks are from Trick or Treat Studios, then reworked by Simon Brandolino. Most of my Myers stuff is custom or heavily modified, so different custom artists out there. I got a lot of coveralls from Tanila's Customs on Facebook and Instagram. Have quite a few. One's Customs Head, which mostly got on eBay. And then Tot's heads just repainted and stuff. So yeah, man, I mean, it's kind of a hard one to answer, because it's like years and years and years of collecting, all from different sources, different places. Mad About Horror is good in the UK for getting your horror stuff. You got oh damn it, there's another one kind of like the equivalent of Mad About Horror, but American one. What's that one called again? I see it on Instagram all the time. It's just not coming to me. It'll come to me later. Roish. So, where was I? Here we are. K&L Collectibles. Yeah, that violin was a nice touch to the score of Halloween Kills trailer. We all know and long from all these years. Yes. Anthony Leonard. Hey, Anthony. Thanks for joining. It says Halloween Kills looks very promising. Now the Friday the 13th gets out of legal troubles and we get more of those movies, then we will be in horror heaven. All right, yes, indeed. Well, yeah, it's a good time. I mean, if you're a Michael Myers fan, it's obviously a good time to be around. Freddy Krueger. We'll see what happens. And apparently, yeah, there's a new. Was it a total reboot of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, or is it a continuation? I'm not sure. I think it's a reboot from what I've heard. But yeah, we got that. We got some more Chucky coming. Chucky TV show with the original guys, so that's cool. I want some more werewolf movies. I don't, even if it's a remake. I know there's isn't John Landis' son making a remake of American Werewolf in London? At least it's his son doing it, if that's true. But even if it is a remake of The Howling or something, I wouldn't mind. I just want more werewolf stuff. So, but with a budget behind it, there's a lot of werewolf movies on the shelf in Sainsbury's. There's a lot of them, but none of them are any good. They've always got really nice front covers. That's how they get you. But I ain't fall for that no more. Quality werewolf films are rare. When was the last good one? I mean, the one on the train. What was it called? The UK film. It's usually on Sci-Fi and stuff. Howl, maybe. There was another one called Where. Some good ones, but the last really good one was, Dog Soldiers. That was the last really good one, and that's old now, pretty much. Like, what was it, 2001? It's going back. And Irene says, Dean, I got Mark the Ghostface sideshow figure. Oh, nice. He'll love that. There he is up there, front and center, because he's the new guy. Yeah, man. It's a great piece, Irene. And Mark, if you're watching, I'm sure you're going to love it, man. It's an awesome piece. Really good posability. Just looks good. I didn't realize how badly I needed him until I got him. So he's a really, really good piece. X Connor X, hey dude, welcome back. Thank you for joining the stream. He says, I wish we didn't see those kills at the start of the trailer. That could also mean there is going to be a bunch of kills, or they spoiled quite a bit. Yeah, I mean, they did show a lot, and then they even show you more fireman kills midway through the trailer. You see the guy on the floor that he walks over to with that big silver thing. I need to get Shadow Fergo to make me one of those. I need that in advance. I need that ready. You know the thing, I forget the name of it now, but he takes it from the fire guys and he's standing there with both hands when he walks out of the house and it's on fire. Shadow Virgo can make one of those and it'll be pure metal, so it'll have a nice weight to it as well. Captain, have you seen the new Shang-Chi trailer? No, I saw it. It bugged me at first because earlier today in the UK on YouTube, that trailer was trending pretty high up, number one, and Halloween Kills wasn't even on the trending list, but now it is, but it's still quite far down. But no, I haven't watched that yet. I'll get to it at some point. I know nothing about it. And Laren says, I'm avoiding it, so I'll mute periodically. But I'm not leaving. Thanks, Laren. Well, yeah. I don't think we've spoiled too much just yet, but you do get to see a fair few of those kills at the beginning of the movie. They haven't shown any flashback stuff, thank God. So hopefully they'll keep it that way, and hopefully it's a nice chunky 10-minute long scene. I hope. Fingers crossed, it's a nice chunky flashback, and save it for the actual screenings and that. K&L Collectibles, yes sir, we enjoyed having you on. Come back anytime, my friend. Thanks for making me feel so welcome, and your friends were really cool as well, so thank you very much, guys. It's very nice of you to have me on. Anthony, just ordered the Sideshow Jason figure from your reviews, Dean. Very pumped about this figure and the character. That's good, man. Well, he's one of the absolute fundamentals. I mean, I've got all of these guys now, but really what you need is the unholy trinity, which is Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, and then obviously, but it depends. Maybe your favorite 3 horror characters is Pinhead, Leatherface, and Freddy. In which case, screw it. Just it is what it is. But for me, it started out as just trying to acquire the unholy trinity of those 3, and then Chucky, and thanks to the figure pit, I was able to get Leatherface. Otherwise, he wouldn't be here right now, so that was awesome. And thanks to amazing people in the community, Pinhead's here, and just all the custom work. I mean, obviously, Rob Zombie Myers over there, he's completely custom, so very pricey to put him together. And hopefully, one day there will be an official Rob Zombie Myers for the people out there who want that. That's something I'm looking forward to seeing. And I would not be surprised if Trick or Treat Studios have that up their sleeve, man. They'll need to do a new body for him. He needs to be taller, but Mega Man X, what do you think of the Damn Toys Ezio Auditore figure? I haven't really paid too much attention to it, to be honest. Mega Man X, I think I've seen it in passing. From what I remember, it looked good. Looked pretty good. And then he says, El Senor is asking who would win between Ghostface and Myers. Oh, Myers. Because it's now been confirmed in the new trailer that he is kind of supernatural. Spoiler. Well, it's in the trailer. Hope you covered your ears, those of you that didn't want to hear that. But yeah, Laurie says when she's in the hospital that no human could have survived the fire that he was in at the end of the last film. So she said that basically with every kill, he gets, he transcends and becomes more inhuman, which is kind of cool. I like that they're going the supernatural route again. But the thing that was great about the original 7-8 film, because it was implied, obviously, with the scene where he's standing by the sheets and she doesn't take her eyes off him, and 1 minute he's there and she's still looking at him, and then we get to see that he's disappeared just out of thin air. So it was, and obviously the way he sits up at the end of the movie, something slightly inhuman about that, but it's very subtle, which I like. It's just subtly there. It's like, is he slightly something else, which is just creepy. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out in Halloween Kills. Mega Man X, yeah, no problem. Thank you, Mega Man X. Very helpful, sir. Doing his bit. Then Anthony says, thank God for Joker movie and our horror characters, as Disney and wokeness has ruined and neutered superheroes. Politics over characters and story is satanic. Juicy comments. I agree with parts of that, not all of it, but yeah, man. I mean, it's there's stuff there's stuff under the surface when you watch things now. It was definitely in Loki. Speaking of which, the third episode of Loki was a bit filler, wasn't it? Yeah, I watched Jeremy John's video talking about his thoughts on episode 3 of Loki, so I'm trying not to copy everything he said, but I agree with what he said. It just, yeah, he said when you only have 6 episodes to tell a story, you don't have the middle one just be, because it was very filler-ish. But yeah, no, they've Disney are the worst for shoving their fist down your throat with whatever it is they're trying to put across. Ethan, how was the trailer? It was good. It's a good trailer. I liked it. Watched it twice. Once, then again. Darth Josh, is John Carpenter doing the music for the new movie? Yeah, I think it's all the same guys. His son, him, and some other dude. They're all coming back, I think. So that's going to be good. ARC89 says, hey man, help me choose Alien, Big Chap, or Predator 1/3 from Prime 1. Oh, wow. What? So, obviously, the Big Chap is also from Prime 1, right? The 1/3 Predator. Oh, I don't know, man. That's a tough one. See, I'm not sure. I just think about the one. I don't think it's the same one I'm thinking of. We talked about it last week. It was the Predator Big Game Predator from that artwork on the pictures, which you cannot see at the moment up on the wall. I don't know. Just gut reaction. Something in my head saying Big Chap, Big Chap. So I mean, it's such a classic. I mean, so is Predator, but. Yeah, but something about the Big Chap, man, it's a classic, and the Prime 1 piece looks amazing. So I'd be leaning towards Big Chap myself, but then again, Predator, and that's from Predator 1, you say, as well, which just makes it a very difficult choice. Just watch a lot of videos, check out some reviews, and surely one will, or write both their names on a piece of paper and then pick one, and if you feel disappointed when you read Predator, then you know you want the Big Chap, or vice versa. Right. Toys of Arkham. Predator 1/3 from Prime is epic. Oh yeah. So Toys of Arkham says Predator 1. Dave's Body says, I seen where the NECA 7th scale Halloween Kills figure is already up for pre-order. I'm ready to see the merchandise they have coming. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff from NECA and from Trick or Treat Studios, and probably third-party figures, just like there was with the first, the 2018 movie. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all the merch as well. The Frank Knight Rises. I'm going to have a swig of my tea before it gets really cold. Nice. Yeah. Oh, Muggins over here. Roy, the night, how is it going, pal? It's going good. Have you seen the new NECA Frankenstein? I really need a Hot Toys version of that. Oh yeah, Hot Toys. We've got to talk about them again, haven't we? Because of the Mandalorian. But yeah, NECA Frankenstein and the Wolfman are both shaping up to be amazing figures. Frankenstein's out, I believe, and Wolfman's coming soon. Dracula, hopefully, and then the Mummy and whoever else. So yeah, let's just chat about the Mandalorian figure they've just announced. See, I've pre-ordered the Beskar Armor Hot Toys Mandalorian ages ago. I spoke to the guy in Hong Kong that I ordered it from, and he said it's definitely coming this month, and this month is just about done. I still haven't got it, and I haven't even got it yet, and already it's been made obsolete by this new, better version because it's proper chrome plated and shiny like it should be. So I just it's a nasty one. It's a shitty move by Hot Toys to do that. I mean, obviously, fine, improve it, but the thing is, they knew that from before they even released the first Mando figure. They knew that they were going to release those two and then improve on it and then do another one later on again. I mean, season 3 is still coming. It's just you're never safe with Hot Toys. But I think it's a really scummy move what they've done with Mando, and that's just how I feel about it. So I mean, that's that. Mr. Topaz, happy midsummer and greetings from Finland. Oh, hello, Finland. Mr. Topaz. Hey, Mr. Topaz. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. Gunnar Vader says, not sure how I feel about this. It looks like H4 a lot. I see another copy film. I really hope this is unique. Well, I know in obviously Halloween 4 there was a scene, with the guys on the back of the truck with their pitchforks and their guns, and they're all coming after Myers, but I don't think that's going to be the same as what we're going to have in Halloween Kills. Obviously, yeah, people are going to be after Michael Myers, but it makes sense. It makes sense in this day and age. People feel empowered by these little things we walk around with, and they think, oh yeah, let's go kick someone's ass. But it's happened before, like in real life. Like there was that serial killer. I forget now exactly where it was, somewhere in America. But the guys on the public just rallied up and they caught the guy, I think. But yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me. I can see the people of Haddonfield, especially seeing as he did it before in '78 and he was put away and now he's back trying to do it again. They're thinking, nope, not this time. I'm keeping my kids safe and I'm going to whoop your ass. So it makes sense to me that the people of that town would rally together and they've had enough and they want to put an end to it. That makes total sense to me. Night Stalker, yeah, I think that was it. Thank you. Carry the spark. Evil Cheese in the house. Yeah, man, Evil Cheese. He says, I am annoyed by the new Mando. Gonna pre-order this new chrome plated one. Maybe sell what I don't want from the Beskar one I already have. But yeah, it sucks that they are doing that. Yeah, man, it's just, like I said, what sucks about it is this was a plan. Obviously, it was a plan from the beginning to do it this way. And that's what's so scummy about it, because I know there's people out there who can just buy these things, and I know I'm sitting in front of a wall full of them, but that's since 2007, sacrificing nights out and socializing so that I could get my stuff that I wanted. So it's taken a long time to get all this stuff, but yeah, it sucks. So I'm not happy about that. But thanks, Evil Cheese, for joining. Everyone who's not aware, I'm sure most of you already know about Mr. Evil Cheese's channel, but he does excellent reviews with Zombie Cat, his partner in crime. So check them out. Where were we? Paul Wright says, hi, Dean. Hey, Paul. I always thought Mikey might be possessed by something. I liked the trailer, but they showed too much of the movie, especially the kills. Watched Halloween 1 and 2 again. They are my favorites. I agree with all that stuff. Yeah, man. You'll be all right. It'll be cool. We'll be sitting in the cinema watching it, and you'll forget about all that. You'll just get caught up in the story, and it'll be cool. Just don't watch the trailer too many times, really. I've seen it twice. I'll probably, he says, I'm going to leave it at that. No, you're not. You'll watch it later. ARC89, one of your previous videos, you'd aid your fave. What's this? You aid your fave films. You said your fave films were Alien, Taxi Driver, and one other, but what's your top 10? Oh, man. I'll try. Let's turn that music down a little bit. It's distracting the hell out of me. I can't put them in order because that's way too much for my slow brain to, pushing 50, he says. I'm 40, really. Somewhat was a ways off. But anyway, favorite films, got to say There Will Be Blood. And then my top 3, I'll just chuck them in there now so I can get them out of the way. Alien, Batman Begins, Taxi Driver. I'm going to say Nightcrawler as well. Jake Gyllenhaal, love Nightcrawler. Got 5 more. RoboCop, The Crow. This is really hard. Predator. Got to choose between the Terminators. I'm going to go Terminator 2. That gives me 1 more. God, it has to go to Jurassic Park just because of the magical. There you go. There's 10 films. Oh man, what about Die Hard, Gremlins, and American Werewolf in London? Shit, Dog Soldiers. What? Hang on a minute. Why isn't Dog Soldiers in my top 3? Oh, I don't know. Fuck it. Those are my choices. It's hard.
Spider-Man Thunder Toys. What's that? Spider-Man Thunder Toys. Manasis. That's a cool name. Stiff Kitten says, just getting heavy Mondo Boba 2-pack. I'm waiting for the armored. Don't really have interest in actual Mando.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Vinny Art. Hey, Vinny Art. He's in the house. He says, and the deluxe edition, extra scummy. It is scummy. It's very scummy. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't. They clearly don't. I mean, yeah, people always turn around in the comments. They're a business. Yeah, fuck that. The reason they are so successful is because we paid our money to obtain their shit. And, with the idea that we were acquiring something that was kind of special and hard to get, you had to save up for it or, and you finally get it and you feel that magical collector feeling like I've got that thing, I'm a little holy grail. And then a better version, a couple of months later, better versions on pre-order and everyone's like pointing at you saying, oh, your one's obsolete. No. Not that gives a fuck, but I don't know. It's just the whole thing. The whole thing of it. Yeah.
It's Hot Toys. What do you expect?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm used to it now. I mean,
It's been going on for a long time.
But it never sucks any less when they do it,
Ethan, hey Ethan, he says I watched it 5 times. Nice. Evil Cheese, thanks Dean. No problemo, Evil Cheese. Happy to support quality channels like yourselves. Vinny Arts, I hope you've been enjoying my reviews too. I just posted up a 1/6 scale zombie dog review.
All right, zombie dog. I'll check that out.
Thanks, Vinny. I'll check it out, man. Gunner Vader, I was just disappointed by Halloween 2018, and this looks like a lot. What looks a lot like many other movies, but I am going to go into it fresh. But I did that with the other movie, and man, was so disappointed.
Fair enough. I liked it.
So, no, I'm joking. Right. I wonder what the new Dune film will be like.
I don't know. I've never seen any Dune stuff. I know there's sand. There's some big worms or something. I ain't never seen no Dune.
I ain't seen it. Oh no, John Carpenter's The Thing.
Oh, The Thing. Yeah, I mean, I love that movie. It wouldn't make it into our top 10, but I do like that movie.
Glad The Crow is in there, of course. Yeah, man, The Crow, amazing. Tommy Uga, is that you say it? Tommy Uga says, hello, Mr. Knight.
Hey, Tommy.
Thanks for joining. He says, do you know anyone / yourself that is offering to resculpt the Sideshow PCS 1/4 scale Myers terrible head sculpt?
I don't know anyone personally who's doing that. Is that the one with the big forehead? I'm sure if you can still hear me. I have to keep leaning into the mic like it's a microphone. You can probably hear me sitting like this. Can you hear me sitting like this? Oh. 48 mother flippers, 26 likes. Drop a like on the video, guys. Help me out a bunch.
Thank you. But no, I would ask around on Facebook groups,
the statue groups, stuff like that. I'm sure, man. Plus, you can go on Instagram and. Thanks, Clutch. You let me know if I can sit back. Good. Oh, just squashed me veg. Meat and 2 veg. There we go. Right. But yeah, Tommy, I just say check the pages, check the Facebook groups. Me personally, I don't know, or have a look on YouTube because I'm sure people on YouTube would be showing their reworked ones, and maybe they'll say in the video who did it and stuff like that. Mega Man X says, what do you think of the theory that Travis Bickle bled out and died after the shooting at the end? See, I just feel compelled to lean in. I just keep thinking you can't hear me. No, I don't think he died.
I think the very last bit at the end confirms it when he drops off Betsy and then he's driving and then he sort of like does that double take in the rear view mirror because he's still not quite right, and that's the point, is that he will do that again, or he will do something again. He's not cured.
So bearing all that in mind, you know, I do believe that he survived because you know he was shot in the neck, he was shot in the arm. Was he shot again? I think it was just the neck. Just that was just a graze on his neck, and then he was shot quite bad in the arm. But I'm pretty sure that was not too serious.
Yeah, so I don't think he died. Oh God, how'd you say this? Oh, Terrence collects, right? Yeah. Have you seen the third-party SLC Customs or SL Customs Loki from the TV series?
No, I have not.
I have not seen it. K&L Collectibles. As a Halloween fan, there's nothing wrong with wanting to watch the trailer more than once to try and pull out previous details we might have missed the first go around.
Yeah, man. You certainly get a lot of good looks at Myers in the trailer. There's plenty of good pause moments. I don't know. I was thinking it's too late now to react to that video, but maybe I could just share my thoughts on. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But he certainly looks good. He looks good. I love the way there's a shot of him. You know, obviously James Dew Courtney wearing the gear. I don't think we got any looks at because apparently Nick Castle will be doing one more little cameo in this one at some point as Myers. But I don't think we saw any of that in the trailer. Could be wrong. But there's that one particular shot we see of James Dew Courtney as Myers walking through someone's kind of back garden at night, and the way he's walking, and oh man, he's good. He's good. He's a good Myers. What about the bit where he seems to stab a dude that's already down? Like he might be already dead. The lady that he stabs in the neck with the light, like her husband or whatever, is like
laying over this
kitchen table, and Myers just kind of like stabbed him. That was brutal.
Oh man, brutal. Stiff Kittens, your Firesin video. How is your Vampirella 112 holding up?
Oh, she's fine because she's just standing on top of the box right there. I haven't done anything with her. I just because she's smaller and there's less silicone, obviously, because she's smaller. I thought it's really because when you do bend that one's elbow, you could really feel the metal skeleton right there on the verge of popping through the skin because it's so thin. She's so small. So that's the problem with a lot of these female Firesin bodies is because the arms and the legs are quite thin. So that doesn't really help with stuff like that. If you, I mean, those Arnold Schwarzenegger, well, they're not specifically Arnold Schwarzenegger bodies and or Bane bodies. A lot of people who are using the male Firesin bodies for their Banes and their Arnies. You probably still have the same issue, but maybe it just takes longer. I don't know, because a lot of those folks who have that Arnold Schwarzenegger look with a Firesin body where they have him kind of naked and kind of like crouching down like he's just come through time, like that pose is very extreme for the knees. So I'd be curious to see maybe those people could step up and say, I've had my Arnie in that pose for months now, and this is the situation with his knees after having him bent for so long. Step up.
Let us know. The Frank Knight Rises. Hot Toys scumbags, do you think we'll get more Justice League Hot Toys? Which one would you like to see? Deathstroke and Cyborg are my picks. Also, how did you feel about the movie?
Well, if I could see, I'm not bothered about honestly when it comes to the superhero stuff. I'm glad that the Zack Snyder cut got released. It was really good. I enjoyed it. I watched it twice, even though it's 4 hours. In the space of like 3 days, I did watch it twice, so that's a good sign. And I will get it. I'll own it at some point. I did see it in HMV recently, but I wasn't mad keen on the cover. And I know there's blatantly some steelbook out there that will, that I'll want that. So I'll wait till I see that one. It's a shame we're not going to get more of it because I really felt invested in Steppenwolf, the character, and Darkseid seems pretty cool. I knew nothing about Steppenwolf or Darkseid before these movies. I heard their names uttered, but never read any of the comics that they're from or any of that stuff. So I was impressed with those characters, especially Steppenwolf. I felt bad for him, and I was saying to my friend Anthony, and he was saying, well, that's a really good sign when you feel sympathy for the bad guy. I mean, I knew that anyway. Obviously, he got Thanos, quite a sympathetic, evil dude, but you understand why he's doing what he's doing. And there's plenty of those bad guys. Those are the best ones, I guess. But yeah, honestly, I'm all good. There's nothing I want from Justice League, to be honest with you.
And what was the other part of the question? What do I think of the movie? Yeah, I really liked it. 4 hours of awesomeness. Very, very good. Highly recommend it. Well done, Zack Snyder, and everyone involved. Very good. K&L Collectibles. My top films are similar, but I'd add The Green Mile, District 9, and perhaps Pan's Labyrinth. All good films. Very good films. Very good. District 9's a beast. Green Mile, very good, very sad. And Pan's Labyrinth, saw that in the cinema and was not expecting it to be as fucked up as it was. Bottle scene. That messed me up a little bit. Clutch, do you still own the BVS Hot Toys line? Yeah, man. Still here. Still around me. I just always film the back wall because I think horror's way more interesting. So there's DC stuff that I would always want to keep, like my Whacking Phoenix, the Harley Quinn in the red and black, and Batman Begins stuff. But there's a couple of pieces. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I need to make space. I need to sell some stuff, to be honest with you. So I'm taking my time with it, but I'm gonna have to make some tough decisions soon. Lee Holmes. Hey Lee. He says, hi Dean, are you going to be getting the 1/6 Terrifier figure when it comes out? Then custom it to make it better. Yes, indeed. That is exactly what I'm going to do. Lee. My middle name is Lee. That's something we got in common and collected. Very good. Yes, I'm all about it. I can't wait for Terrifier. I think Art the Clown is so different looking that he's really gonna he's just another one of those guys. He's gonna make everyone else better by his presence. You know, he's gonna be amazing. And I need two so that I can make one bloody version and I want a clean version. So I will be fast on the case to get a second one as well before they sell out. I don't know how it's going with the selling out situation with Tots figures. Maybe they're not selling out at all. Maybe they are. I'm not sure. But yeah, man, can't wait for Terrifier 2, the film as well. Really looking forward to that. Trailer was awesome. Very good trailer for that. Clutch, I did that one. K&L Collectibles. Hi, I haven't seen Dune either. Neither. No. Vinny Art. The Crow was one of my favorites as well. Oh, yeah, man. Magical. I was, 14 when that came out? The soundtrack. Man. If I was 14, then that was also the year Kurt Cobain died as well, so that was probably my first major introduction to missing someone that was gone. Because up until that point, I've been quite lucky. Not too many family members passing away or anything at that point in my life. So yeah, it was like kind of, I guess, like Brandon Lee and Kurt Cobain were the first two sort of big, like, oh my god, they're not around anymore. Not that I knew them, but when you're into a band as much as I was into Nirvana and all some of those other grunge bands at the time, you kind of feel like you connect with them on some level. Well, I was playing guitar and doing stuff as well, so there's that. But yeah, man, there's so many people from that whole scene gone. It's really crazy. Like the whole Seattle thing. I mean, Kurt Cobain gone, Chris Cornell gone, Lane Stanley gone, Scott Weiland gone, more as well. Probably just not coming to me right now. Some major losses. It's very sad. But let's pick things up with some more talk about psychopaths killing people. Yes. No, here we go. Dune will be fire. Love going deep with 2049. All right. Dave's body says yes, and I'm not sure what to. Clutch. Yes, loud and clear. Oh, confirming once again. Thank you very much, Clutch. Stiff Richards says, remember when Hot Toys put their figures up for pre-order and released them 6 months later? Now it's 2 years. Good times. Yeah, I remember those days. I remember them well. Frank, we can hear you loud and clear. Thanks, Frank. I can hear you away from the mic. Mega Man X. I know, I've got to stop sitting forward. It's just weird because the mic's far away. That's all right. That's nice and comfortable. Right. Robin Miller. Hey, Robin. He says, what was the last Hot Toys you bought? Jesus. Well, obviously, like from the Figure Pit, our store, I got Black Panther, although I moved Black Panther from where that mask is because I just thought that looked cooler for the live stream, but Black Panther's over there right now. So I think it was probably Black Panther and Killmonger. But that was more of a part exchange than a buying it outright. And plus, it was from our own store. So it doesn't really feel like I bought a new Hot Toys figure. It just kind of traded some stuff in to get something new. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It feels weird. I need to lean in. Oh man. It's not very comfortable for your back, I tell you that much. Right. But yeah, I guess I still feel like the Advanced Suit Spider-Man from the video game ages ago was the last one I really bought. Like, actually, oh no, of course. Well, there's Mando. I bought Mando. Saw point. Fucking thing. But yeah, I'm still waiting for that. So yeah, Mando then was the last one I bought, technically, even though I don't fucking have it yet because the guy is full of shit. We'll see if I ever get it. Oh, the Scarlet Reviewer. Hey, that's Paolo. Hey, Paolo. Missed you last week.
What's that about? There's something better to do, have you? Show me.
Oh, you joking? Larin, have you seen the Western One-Eyed Jacks? One-Eyed Jacks. I watched it for the second time yesterday. Loved it.
I have not. The last Western I watched was that one on Netflix with Joaquin Phoenix and the guy. Oh, I can never remember his name. He's awesome. He was in Step Brothers, not Will Ferrell, the other brother. What's his name? Anyway, that was a weird one. It's called The Sister Brothers or something. The Sisters Brothers or something. Weird film. Weird. Horrible scene with a spider. I ain't even going to go there, but
yeah. Mega Man X, when he dropped her off and does the double take, could have been the last thought or dream in Travis's mind that didn't actually happen.
It's always a possibility.
Terrence Collects, you got to check it out, Dean. It has a pretty awesome but creepy smiling head sculpt. What, the crow is it? Oh, hang on, what are we talking about? I forget. If the final product turns out like the product renders, then it's going to be awesome. Hang on, I have to scroll up and remind myself what you are talking of. Speaking of, have you seen the third party? Oh, Loki. Yeah, nah.
I'm all right. I don't need it. Yeah, I'm all right. The show so far, episode 1 was pretty cool. Episode 2, not quite as cool, but still good. And episode 3, you can insert right up your rectum. It ended on a cliffhanger. They were in peril. I'll check in. I'll see what's going on with that. I'll have a look. But I haven't finished Winter Soldier or Falcon. That lost me. I just lost interest. I'll have to go back and finish it off. But yeah. So far, I think, WandaVision. I was going to say that was kind of the best one out of these 3 that we've got from Disney Plus so far. But even that, I was a little bit take it or leave it. I mean, put it this way. Any one of these shows, if someone said, you can't watch the rest, I'd be like, fine. Not a problem.
John C. Reilly, that's him. John C. Reilly. Thanks, everybody, for the
confirming that.
Or let me know that. Hang on, I've got a few to get through here. I'm just trying to make sure I haven't missed anything. Right. Oh, bollocks. There's loads. There's loads. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Right, here we go. And then Briscoe, hey Briscoe, he's saying hello to Paolo. Then ARC89 says, do you collect statues or figures only? I got some statues too. I got Vampirella statue by Sideshow. I've got Catwoman statues. And a few other bits and pieces. But yeah, I got some statues. Don't collect them as much as figures because I like being able to pose them. But yeah, I collect both. Technically. Do you prefer the Xenomorph design or the Predator? It's very difficult, man. Honestly, I don't have an answer for you. Is Wayne's Butler's here? Oh, Wayne's Butler. Hang on, I'll come back to that in a minute. Wayne's Butler in the house. Old school, man. One of the OGs, triple OGs. I was going to say, like, you all need to bow down and like show some respect, but they won't see you. Just say hi.
Check out Wayne's Butler's channel. He's got like a quarter scale custom collection of Dark Knight trilogy stuff. Really unique, amazing stuff. Oh man, Curtis, Wayne's Butler.
Hey, dude. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, so as far as which design do I prefer between the Alien Big Chap and the original Predator, I don't know, man. They're both exceptional. They both stand the test of time. Both those films look incredible. Oh Jesus, I couldn't
choose. Love them both. Mega Man X, don't keep the fire sin in the time bubble pose. Mine has a minor tear below the butt cheek because of that.
Well, there you go, folks. Confirmation of our worst fears.
Elysium is a good one too. Cool. Scarlet Reviewer, wait, we're talking about our fave movies.
Can do. Paolo, you can let us know what your favorite films are if you
so desire. Mugwump, Pan's Labyrinth was fabulous. What? Fabulous horror at its very best. Wonderful movie. I'd like a 1/6 Pale Man.
Oh yeah, well at least NECA made a 7-inch one. That would have been a cool quarter scale figure from NECA, the Pale Man. That would have been good.
Be surprised if Hot Toys did it. Maybe a third-party company could jump on that. That'd be nice. Paying 00, is that how you say it? Says, I love your Batman figures.
Oh, thanks very much.
Thank you. ARC, which Predator figures you got, Dean?
I have the Hot Toys original Jungle Hunter, the City Hunter from Predator 2, and the Elder from Predator 2, and the Wolf from AVP Requiem.
All fine pieces.
You know, I got nothing bad to say about Hot Toys when it comes to Predator figures. I just wish they'd stop screwing us around like this and just, you know, it's very blatant. You know, there's no subtlety anymore. It's just like, fuck you, here it is again. We know you're going to buy it. And like, you got like on Instagram, my Instagram today was just full of people just doing free promotion for Hot Toys, just showing the Mando pictures, just putting the word out for them. Just like, hey, everyone. I mean, maybe they're new to the hobby. Maybe they don't care. I don't know, but yeah, yeah.
La 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 la. Which figure company is currently your favorite, Dean?
I don't really think about it very much, but I guess I love NECA. They always do amazing stuff, man. I love NECA. I'm also loving Trick or Treat Studios for doing what they've been doing with Myers and hoping that they, you know, make a few tweaks and start introducing a double bend in the elbow. Start paying more attention to the accurate height of Myers, because the shortest one they've made so far is the 2018, and he probably is one of the tallest ones out of the, you know, Halloween 1, Halloween 4 and 5, and 2018. Those are the ones they've all made in 1/6 scale, and the tallest one, unless maybe 4 or 5 was taller, I don't know specifically about their heights, but yeah, James G. Courtney's 6'3". Was it 6'5"? 6'3"? He's one of them. I think it's 6'3". He's a big dude, and he's the shortest figure, and that was very disappointing. But other than that,
I love what they're doing, man. Great stuff.
Amazing head sculpts from Trick or Treat Studios. That's the main, and beautiful boxes. Love the boxes.
Kano Collectibles. I'm all in Alien franchise mode again since I got my Ripley in the Power Loader Pop Deluxe. Since I got it, I've taken several Funko photography pictures for our channel Instagram. Now I want to complete. Yes. Briscoe. Most people I know thought Pan's Labyrinth was going to be a kids movie. Yeah. I went into Pan's Labyrinth assuming it was just a fairy tale kind of thing. It is, but it's a dark fairy tale. To be fair, though, Jonathan Ross did mention on his back in the day, I think he was doing like Film 2000 or whatever it was, Film This, review movies. I do remember him. I was at the kitchen table where I used to live, and I remember either drawing or writing or doing something that required me to look down. And then I looked up and I saw the bit he showed with the big frog. And then I remember him warning people just at the end of when he was talking about it, saying, but I do warn you, there are some scenes that are quite graphic and violent. But I wasn't really paying attention, so I was still quite surprised when I saw the movie. But it's great stuff, man. Really, really good. Stiff Kittens. I think there's a 99% chance there will be a Selena Kyle 2.0. They are re-releasing pretty much every figure vehicle from the Nolan trilogy.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens with that. If they do announce another Selena Kyle, but with the same outfit again, yeah, I'll have some words to say about that because that she's deteriorating rapidly, badly.
Phantom, you need a Jack Torrance figure for your slashers. You know that, right?
Jack Torrance. Oh, from Shining. Yeah, I don't know. Even if they made an official one, I wouldn't really be that bothered. And I need to watch The Shining again because, like I said last week, I want to watch the sequel. People say it's really good, but I need to watch the first one again. I've got no problem watching the first one again, though. I like those kind of slow burn sort of, if they're good, not not all of them, but I think from what I remember years ago watching The Shining, it's just been too long. I need to watch it again, but it's great. I'm just not bothered about owning a figure of him, though. No, not really. Don't really see him as a slasher. I mean, I know he goes after her with an axe and stuff, but it's just he doesn't come into my head when I think of slashers. I don't know, I could be wrong, but probably not. I'm really wrong, to be honest with you. That's been proven again and again. So I'm just being modest. Very, really wrong. UK Sean Statue Collector. I miss Nirvana. How many new songs did Nirvana have left in them? Should they have not lost their lead singer? I don't know, man. It seemed pretty like they were on the verge of breaking up around that time. I remember Dave Grohl saying that, like he was pretty, who knows? Who knows? But yeah, man, magical times. I was like 12, 13. I remember one of my best memories of Nirvana was Nevermind had come out and Incesticide had just come out, and I didn't even know. I was only a little kid. I was like 11 or 12, and we were going to Heathrow Airport to go to Dublin to see my family. And at the airport, I just happened to see the CD for Incesticide, which I didn't even know existed. And my mum got it for me. And I remember at the back of the garden, the family's house we were staying at the back of the garden, they had this kind of like outbuilding or whatever. And there was like some of my granddad's World War II stuff and a pool table. Or was it a snooker table? Pool or snooker? I can't remember. They had a table. And I was just in there, and I was a young little kid, so, they were busy doing their adult stuff. And then every now and then they'd humor me and send someone out to the back room to play with me instead of me just playing on my own. But I just remember having Nirvana playing in that room and me just playing snooker or pool on my own. And then every now and then one of my cousins would come in and play with me. And yeah, just memories of that, man. Just good times, magical times. And I remember going to like a shopping center or like in America, like a shopping mall in Dublin and getting a Beavis and Butthead t-shirt, which I still have to this day, of Frog Baseball. And I think I got a Nirvana t-shirt that day as well. But anyway, yeah, man, just good times. Very good times. Dave's Body says, I said yes to confirm that that we could hear you low. Oh, cheers, Dave's Body. Sorry about that. Cheers, man. Here comes that bit of music. Always just a little pure gangster. Stuff that. Ryan Smith. Hey, Ryan Smith. Hey, dude. Thank you for joining. He says, evening, Dean. Hope you're good. You seen Iconic Studios are announcing their American Psycho tomorrow. Yes, indeed. And I will be bringing you a special video at the stroke of 1 o'clock when it's allowed to go out. I'm friends with Andrew, who, from what I understand, he started, he's like the big lead dude at Iconic Studios, and I've been chatting to him a lot. And I'm sure I'm allowed to say it because I can't show it until 1 o'clock tomorrow. But he sent me some stuff that I've made a video with to talk about American Psycho tomorrow. 1 o'clock on my channel. I'll be putting it straight up at 1 o'clock. So keep an eye out for that. Um, but yeah. But yeah, it looks amazing. And obviously, like Patrick Bateman, I do think of him as a slasher. I don't know, because he was a psycho and he may or may not have killed a lot of people. But Patrick Bateman would look great up there. He would look absolutely amazing. So I'm very, very glad that Iconic Studios are going to be doing one. And yeah, I mean, honestly, you guys, for fans, people who are fans of American Psycho, you will empty yourselves in your linen, your drawers, when you see these pictures. It's better than you might expect. Very, very good. Mega Man X. I don't know if you answered this already, but are you picking up the NECA Quint from the Jaws? From Jaws? No, probably not. I love the film, but I just ain't got the space, and I just can't be buying something that I don't, unless it's something I really, 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 really want, like Art the Clown or the Pennywise by Hot Toys. Unfortunately, they're fucking making it, but yeah, I need Pennywise. I do like those more recent movies, and I like that design. I think Bill Skarsgård did an amazing job as Pennywise, so I need him up there. It's a shame. Well, I was going to say it's a shame Hot Toys are making it just because I don't really want to support them anymore because they leave a bad taste, man. They really do. But they do good work at the same time. I mean, I look back at my RoboCop figure and I kind of can't help but still love them a bit, you know. They've done some amazing stuff that I got in here, man. The RoboCop, the quarter scale endoskeleton. Uh, Wonder Woman's pretty damn cool. Jack Nicholson Joker, the Demon Batman, Mark Hamill Joker's one that I'll always love. Nightmare Batman's a good piece. That Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, the original one, that's a great piece too. War Machine, Punisher, that I'm looking at right now, that's a beast. They've done some great stuff, and they will always do great stuff. But man, they got to stop taking the piss out of us. Zavi UK are selling some of the Tots, Myers, and 78 ones are selling for £119. Alice in Chains with Lane was fantastic. Yeah, man. I always think of Freddy Krueger when I hear Lane Stanley singing. Not always, but definitely there's definitely quite a few moments when I listen to Alice in Chains where I just can't help but picture Freddy Krueger. And they even look a little bit alike. There's definitely a little similarity there sometimes. So yeah, it's just funny, man. Like Alice in Chains and Freddy for me just go hand in hand. My screen's gone away. Come back, damn it. Stiff Kittens. A German company are releasing a £100 deluxe edition of Dune with 2 extended editions. I will stick with the Zavi Deluxe. I assume he's letting you all know that rather than me, because as I have already expressed, very little interest in Dune. Matt 2310 says, I've been waiting for Green Arrow to show up. Been sitting at JFK New York Gateway since Sunday. Meh. I always forget what does the SMH stand for? I always just think it was. That sucks. That sucks, Matt. Clutch. Are you going to sell your Beskar Mando in 1 to 2 years or buy the season 2 version? I'm fucking done. Seriously, man. I don't even. I wish I wasn't even getting this Mando figure. Seriously, it's way past giving a shit. I just watched the end of season 2 and a bit of change in my pocket. So I went on eBay, and I was originally going on eBay just to find some small little 7-inch Mando, just to have one somewhere. But then I thought, let's see how much the Hot Toys one is. Maybe there's someone on eBay selling one for a reasonable price. And I saw it, and I was like, okay. Didn't quite read all the small print. Thought it was like buy it now, ready to ship, jobby. But it turned out to be a pre-order. I'm still waiting for it, and yeah, I'm over it. I'm not interested, and it's still on the way. I don't even really want to review the damn thing now. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I paid enough for the damn thing, but well, you just have to watch this space as far as Mando goes. He's still coming, but I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that thing. I don't have the room for him, that's for sure. That was one of those times where I definitely should have thought before I pressed buy, We've all got a couple of those in our history. That was one of my few choices, because I don't regret any of this other stuff. Like, none of it. It's all essential as far as I'm concerned with my collection. But yeah, the Mando was a weird one. Definitely should have pumped the brakes before I bought that.
The Scarlet Reviewer. Gotta be honest, I wasn't even aware that there was going to be a live stream last week, so sadly missed out.
Oh, that's okay, Paolo. I didn't really announce it beforehand.
But the plan is to do them every Friday now, about 8 p.m. UK time. I'm gonna go ahead and have a sip on my beverage. I went for still water this time because I keep burping with the fizzy water, but I do prefer sparkling. Oh, hang on. Is it sparkling? Listen to that. It's sparkling. Yeah, that's definitely sparkling. We'll have a bit of that. Lovely jubbly. Oh, God. There Will Be Blood is good, isn't it? I watched it again yesterday. So good. Daniel Day-Lewis. He's the best. He's the best. It used to be De Niro. Now it's Daniel Day-Lewis. That's just how that is. Mugwump says, watched The Hateful Eight last week. Feck it was dull.
See, that's no, it's not. It's good.
Quite frankly, it's very good.
And there's even a longer version of it. Apparently, I wasn't in love with it the first time I watched it. I enjoyed it because it's damn entertaining. But and then the second time I watched it, I liked it even more because the first time I was like, yeah, I enjoyed it, but it's definitely my least favorite Tarantino movie. Second time I watched it, it went up quite a few notches. Third time I watched it, it's not my favorite or anywhere near my favorite, but it's up there. I like it, man. Samuel Jackson's awesome. That guy, oh damn it! I said in the Myers sideshow reaction video that Myers looked like him. What's his name? Walton Goggins. Yeah, he's great they're all great. Kurt Russell was great. Everyone was great. It's good, man. What's wrong with you? Each to their own. No, man, I like it.
Wayne's Butler says, hey, Alex and Dean. Been a while. Hope things are cool as a cucumber.
They're not doing too bad.
Curtis, man, hope you're doing okay. Yeah, man.
We used to do cool Google Hangouts. Me, Wayne's Butler, and Clipper King, and Xenomorph, and Lenny D, and Sebastian from Even Seb. There's a bunch of dudes.
It was good times, man. Good times. Javi Soprano says, have you seen the Halloween Kills trailer?
Thoughts? It's very good. I have seen it, yes, twice, and it looks excellent. I can't wait. Hurry up, October 15th. Stop taking so long.
That's my thoughts on that. Terrence Collects says, think Hiddleston said episode 4 and 5 are his favorites, so fingers crossed, don't lose faith.
Well, he's not going to say anything else, is he?
He's we'll see. Yeah. Wayne's Butler, I have been out of the loop. How do you feel about the 1/4 Spidey that came out a few months ago?
The Hot Toys one from Homecoming. That looked excellent. Looked really, really good. I have not got it. Won't be getting it. If I had a bigger place and more money, I'd probably get it.
It's a beautiful, beautiful piece, man. If you're only going to have one Spider-Man figure, that would be a nice one to have. And Wayne's Butler says, good to see you, my buddy. Yeah, man.
But everyone, go check out Wayne's Butler's channel. Seriously, sure, a lot of you new dudes on here, new dudes and dudettes, might need to, experience this stuff for the first time.
Some really good stuff on there. The Scarlet Reviewer, the way I would rate all the D+ Marvel series would be number 1, Loki, number 2, WandaVision, number 3, Falcon Winter Soldier. Cool. And then Wayne's Butler says, big love to you. Big love to you, Curtis. Thank you, sir. Jose Lopez says, night, ? What time is it in your location?
It's 12 minutes past 9 in the PM.
That's what we're dealing with right now. Mega Man X, I'm watching the show Clarice, sequel to the Silence of the Lambs movie.
All right, I didn't even know there was a show called Clarice. What's that on? Netflix? AMC? Disney Plus?
I don't know.
Amazon?
I don't know. Can't keep up these days.
I reckon, you know what? I swear, I caught COVID. Friends of mine caught COVID, and I know people that have lost their lives from COVID. But there was a little part of me for a little while there was thinking, I wouldn't put it past the powers that be to put on some big show to force us into buying into these streaming channels for the shows, because that's a big investment. I mean, believe me, there's a lot of money being made with all the Disney Plus and the Netflix and all that stuff. I don't know. Conspiracy stuff. But like I said, I got it. It's real. I've had 2 injections of whatever the fuck that was. Hopefully I don't start growing. I wouldn't mind growing wings and start flying about. That would be pretty cool. Getting some wings. A tail, perhaps. Gills. Getting the drink. Start swimming around with my gills underwater. Curtis is the boss, says Stiff Kittens. No lies there. True words spoken, or typed in this case. X9 Jordan says, hey Dean. Hey X9 Jordan, thank you for joining. Appreciate it very much. You can't stop being Curtis. Oh. KNO Collectibles just shared the stream with some friends. Hopefully some more trickle in. Cheers, man. Thanks. KNO Collectibles, really appreciate that, man. Appreciate it. Wes movie review. Sup, man. I'm doing all right, man. Not doing too bad. Thank you for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Scarlet Reviewer says my favorite movies of all time are Batman 1989, Ghostbusters the original, Back to the Future the original, and 2 and 3 I think, Joker from 2019, Christine the car film, Stephen King, is it? And Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice is a good one, man. It's a weird movie. Watched it again recently. That was with my girlfriend, and we watched it. And it'd been a very, very long time since I'd seen it. And it's a weird film when you think about what it's actually about. It's like this is a very weird one. It's amazing that it happened. There was a little point there where Tim Burton could just did his thing, and they just let him get on with it. Wayne's Butler, I am at work, so I may disappear. Alex, I might get called. Sip. Yeah, man. I remember watching stuff when I was at work. I was on the night shift. I used to get by watching live streams and stuff. But don't get yourself in trouble, Curtis. Watch out for the boss, man. You like Halloween Kills trailer, says Wes movie review. Yes, very much. It's a very good trailer. I like it. Dead Zone, welcome, my friend. Oh, Dead Zone in the house. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, I just said that. Yeah. Dead Zone citizen. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Mega Man X. It doesn't bother me. Reissues means I don't have to waste my. See, now that's the attitude that's letting them get away with this shit. I got no time for this, man. I'm sorry, but no. We should be standing together and saying, stop pulling this shit, man. Like, at least wait a fucking year. I haven't even got my best car figure yet, and you've already made it obsolete. Bollocks. No, sorry. Briscoe, those are some great picks, Paolo. They were indeed really classic stuff. Paolo also says Child's Play, Gremlins 2, the new batch. Oh, man, Gremlins 2, the new batch. Saw it twice at the cinema. Well, once in a bit. I made it through the first one without getting kicked out of the cinema because I wasn't old enough to see it in the cinema, technically. I was a little bit too young. Second time, some jobs worth kicked me out for not being quite old enough to watch Gremlins 2. Come on, mate. If that was me, I'd turn the other cheek. I'd just give him a little knowing nod, like, "Oh, you cheeky little buggy, you're not supposed to be watching this. It's Gremlins. Chill out." Just laughing because I'm thinking of my girlfriend. She doesn't like Gremlins, and at first, if she's watching, she does watch these. Hey, baby, hope you're doing well. I remember when she said, "Oh, I don't like Gremlins. It's silly." And I was like, "Oh, you lose a few points there." But I reckon I might be able to maybe around Christmas time, because it ain't Christmas for me. It ain't Christmas until I watch Gremlins. So we'll see if I can change her mind on that one a little bit. She was like, "They're just puppets." I was like, "Hang on a minute," but I didn't say this to her. But I mean, surely, like in Harry Potter, and I think, yeah, she likes Harry Potter. There's got to be some puppets in there. Next time we're gonna watch some Harry Potter films. Well, grudgingly. But I'll be soon. The first fucking puppet I see, I'll be on that. I was like, "What's that?" That's a puppet. This is ridiculous. What are we doing watching this?
Oh yeah, but I love Gremlins.
She's not so keen, but I'll work on that. They're just puppets.
Oh. The Frank Knight Rises with the Discovery merger. Don't you think they will restore the Snyderverse? They did show it off on one of their slides titled "Compelling Collections of Franchises, Personalities, and something else." I don't know. I don't know, man. DC fucked up. They fucked up a lot, and now they're just sort of
I don't know what they're doing. I don't care what they're doing. I'm just. I don't really care. I'm not bothered about this new Suicide Squad film. The trailers. I've seen the trailers. It looks entertaining. I'll catch it at some point. I won't be rushing to the cinema to see it. The only films I want to go see at the cinema now is Halloween Kills, twice probably. As far as superhero stuff, I might go see that new Spider-Man when that comes out, the No Way Home or whatever it's called. Oh, I've seen them all in the cinema so far, so I might as well. And they're always good movies. I wasn't mad keen on Far From Home the first time I saw it, but then on Netflix it came on. And I've grown to like it a lot more since. I'm just going to unplug the laptop. That's fully charged. But yeah, I'm just not really into the superhero stuff much these days. I still love the ones that I grew up loving. 89 Batman, 92 Batman, Batman Begins. There are, they're always going to be big ones for me. Predator Reborn, is there a figure from a movie that hasn't been made that you would like to be made? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They've probably been made in some capacity. Like, I'd love a Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. Sota Toys made him in 7-inch scale. Play Arts Kai made a Arkham City Catwoman. But I would still, if Hot Toys could make anything, me personally, I'd even really love them to make a Halloween Kills Myers. Seeing as they're doing Pennywise, it'd be nice to see them do something different and really, because they'd kill it. No pun intended, but they would kill a Halloween Kills Myers. They can do that kind of detail with the burnt side, and they could even throw in the 2018 sculpt and call it a deluxe version. That way you could make him the 2018 version as well. They could do that kind of thing. I don't know why. When I saw the wee hours of the morning today, when I woke up and saw that the trailer had come out, there was a part of me thinking, I wouldn't be that surprised if today Hot Toys bring out the pictures of a Halloween Kills Myers and surprise us all. But then they released Mando pictures instead, which was just, what's this? Mark Harry Potter good. Says you. Nah, I'm just not a fan of J.K. Rowling. It's not really the movies I can't stand. It's her. And I'm just not going to give her the fucking satisfaction, quite frankly, of sitting through her. I already sat through one of them many years ago against my will, but I was just trying to keep someone happy. So I watched the one with the werewolf, yeah, skinny, bloody, gerbil looking thing. Royce, please do a video on the Prime 1/3 Predator they just revealed. All right, I pre-ordered. Be great to hear your thoughts on it. Okay, then maybe I haven't seen this particular Predator you're talking about, ARC. I'll check it out, man. It'd have to be something truly bloody amazing to make me want to do a My Thoughts video on it. But I will more than likely cover it on the Figure Pit channel on Monday. I'm supposed to be going to Figure Pit HQ to do the first news show that we're doing about all the new announcements and stuff. So there'll be more talk about Mando and more talk about all this new stuff that's been coming out. So I'll keep an eye out for that Prime 1 Predator, man. And we'll address that on the Figure Pit channel. If you don't know about that, we've got another channel called The Figure Pit. Check it out, subscribe. Check us out on Instagram. Come check out the store. We're selling stuff, buying stuff, part exchanging figures for people. www.thefigurepit.com. You go ahead and you head on over. Part with some cash or some figures. Toys of Arkham. That new Patrick Bateman figure looks awesome. Can't wait for your review. Cheers, Carl. I can't wait to get him, man. Honestly, like I said earlier in the stream, I've made the video. The video's done. It's sitting on the laptop screen waiting to be uploaded at 1 o'clock tomorrow. The big unveiling of the Patrick Bateman figure. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be really good. Just can't wait to get it. I'm so happy for Andrew and Iconic Studios doing really good work, making some great choices. And it's coming from, again, in harsh contrast to obviously the big monster that Hot Toys have become. Iconic Studios are really, they're one of those companies like Caustic Plastic, who made, they're doing Peter Sellers from Pink Panther. They've got John Wayne coming out. I mean, they're just making really interesting choices. You got to respect those kind of choices they're making. Caustic Plastic, John Wayne, that's awesome. Peter Sellers from the Pink Panther, that's another one you wouldn't see it coming, but those are iconic characters, man, from iconic movies. So, but yeah, can't wait for American Psycho. Really, that's I can't wait to see people's reaction to what you get and how it looks and all of that stuff. Tomorrow's going to be special. I'm looking forward to seeing the comments and the reactions to it. Where was I? Give me 1 sec. Just got to scroll up and find where I am. Right, well, that comment was from Toys of Arkham, so I'm basically just looking for Toys of Arkham, and then I'll know where I am. Come on, where is it? God, it can't be that many to get through, is it? Ah, bloody hell, there is. That's good, though. It's good to have stuff to talk about. Mega Man X. How about figures of the Shining Ghosts? Like the twin girls. I'm not familiar with that, Mega Man X. Sorry, not familiar with the Shining Ghosts. Stiff Kittens. Courtney Love had some nasty words to say recently about Grohl and Trent Reznor. Yeah, well, Courtney Love's a nasty piece of work, so I would not be surprised that she's got a lot to say about other people rather than focusing on her own damn self, which needs attention and has done for a long time. Right. Mugwump. As someone brand new to the hobby, I'm all for reissues of classic figures, though I can understand why immediate improved iterations might stick in the craw. Mugwump. ARC. Nice to have another UK collector collect for. I'm on Cornwall. Oh, Cornwall. You're in Cornwall? Is it? Cornwall. I hear it's nice. Around those parts. The Scarlet Reviewer. Hey, Dean, have you finally watched Carpenter's Christine? No. I think that's on Netflix, or it was on Netflix at one point. I've seen it very long time ago. I don't remember much about it. I remember the scene where the car sort of rebuilds itself, and they did it all obviously backwards, but great effects for the time. But it's been a while, Paolo, since I've seen Christine. Listen, man, you won't regret it. Yes. Clutch, have you seen Michael Keaton on set of the new Flash movie? If not, I sent you pictures on Instagram. Oh, right. Yeah, I have seen one picture of him talking to someone. He looks good. He looks like Bruce Wayne, older, looks good. I'm just not excited about that. I should be, because it's Michael Keaton coming back, but not excited about it. Maybe the trailer will do it. We'll see, maybe. The Briscoe, a 1/6 scale Norman Bates would be cool. I don't know if it would be considered a slasher figure though. Well, I know what you mean, but I would consider, like, say, for example, what's his face, Stiff Richards. I was getting confused with Stiff Richards. Stiff Richards, I think he's the one, or someone else actually. There might be a couple of people. It's probably a Beta Metalli figure or something. By the way, I still haven't got my fucking Beta Metalli knife. Again, another week. I'll let you know every week whether it's turned up. But there is a black and white custom Psycho figure where he's got the mum's wig on and stuff, and he's holding the knife up and he's kind of screaming. That's a terrifying looking figure. I would certainly consider that to be a slasher. That's just, I mean, Psycho inspired so much. Definitely. It's tricky with the slasher. Is someone a slasher? Is someone not a slasher? But yeah, I'd say Psycho, Norman Bates. Definitely, man. That shower scene, so iconic. That just, there's you can see, I mean, Myers must have been inspired, John Carpenter must have been inspired by Psycho a little bit, But then
wasn't the actual true story that John Carpenter was on a trip or like a day out thing where they went to an asylum, and he said there was this one kid just staring at the wall or something, or he was just kind of staring past everyone. He just had this kind of, just soulless expression. He said, I remember that was like one of the influences for Halloween. But I mean, surely the Psycho, I'm seeing the shine in there in the comments. Surely Psycho is a slasher movie of some kind. I don't know. Bollocks, who cares? Right. Jermaine in the house. Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Dean. How you been, dude? Really enjoyed your video where you was deciding where to put your Scream figure. Oh, cheers, Jermaine. Thanks, man. That was a big one. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, that was a fun one to do. I didn't think Ghostface was going to cause that much trouble when he turned up. I knew I had nowhere to put him, but I didn't think it would be. It worked out in the end, though. It looks good. Looks nice. K&L Collectibles. I actually gave it to La because my Halloween shirt shrank to like a medium, and you know how big I am, 6'4". He's a big dude. He's a big lad. Mega Man X Toys Era made an unlicensed Green Arrow from the CW show. Matt, Toys Era ? Toys Era is a third-party 1/6 scale figure-making company type thing. So Toys did it too, and 3Q. Who's 3Q? I'm not sure who that is. Ryan Smith, that's awesome. Can't wait to see it. Loving all the Myers content as well. Looking forward to the new movie. Yeah, man. The Kills video went up on my channel today. The Ryan Harper Halloween Kills sculpt, which was not mine. That's gone off to its new owner. I wish I could tell you who that is. It's not just anyone. Me and Ryan have put together 2 custom figures for a certain someone out there. Someone pretty damn amazing. That's all I can say. But we can't really. I haven't been told I can't say it, but I think it's be disrespectful to just blurt things out. Anyway, I've said too much. What's this music? I like it. It's just some copyright-free music. Jesus, my back. Oh God. It's just some copyright-free music I found on YouTube. I put it all on a little memory stick, plug it in the stereo, hit play, and it just makes me feel a little bit less weird talking to myself in my collection room. Because I can't hear or see you. I know you're there, all 43 of you. Oh, cheers for the likes, by the way. That's nice. Get up to 50. That'll put a smile on my face. Cheeky 50. But yeah, we've got some beats. It's all right. I'll wait. 52, eh? Got more than I asked for. And K&L Collectibles says, I still haven't seen The Hateful Eight. Get on that, man. Then Chris T. Hey, Chris T. He says, dude, who rehauled your H1 mask? Yeah, man, it's looking good. That is by Trick or Treat Studios. I did the hair myself, proud of that, but it was all repainted by Simon Brandolino on Instagram. Let me go ahead and show you. Sorry to answer your previous question. None of the mouths are sealed. Oh, awesome. But there's Simon now. He's just messaging me. There's Simon's Instagram page. He rehauls. These are all pictures. Well, apart from that picture there, which is obviously the film poster. But that's Simon Brandolino. If you want your mask rehauled, reach out. It did work. I've got a very itchy nose. The tip of my nose. Very itchy. Just letting you know. Because you're probably wondering why I keep touching it. Comments. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Toys of Arkham says, I love your slashers, Dean. thoughts on the Hot Toys Sweeney Todd figure. Oh, that's a brilliant piece, man. That's one of the most, probably the figure that I put the most effort into a showcase video ever, and it's not on the channel anymore because I went all out and I used film clips and copyrighted music, and I was there was a bit of stop motion in there. There was a lot of like hiding my. I went to quite great lengths with that video. It was great. I've still got it. I found it on a hard drive, but there's just no way to upload it without getting in trouble. It's riddled with copyrighted stuff. But I had Sweeney Todd with people in the chair covered with a sheet drenched in blood, and had Sweeney Todd like kind of like that by the window, and I'd have my fingers off camera kind of moving his arms and moving his head and stuff. It was really creepy. That's back when I used to spend ages on one video. I used to spend like weeks. There were a couple of occasions where I spent 2 weeks on and off just working on one showcase video because I wanted it to be friggin' amazing. But those were also back in the days when I was using copyrighted music because I wasn't quite sure how that all worked on YouTube. Some people seemed to get away with it, other people didn't. But it all caught up with me in the end and almost lost my channel. So you got to watch out for that, folks. Don't use copyrighted music or film clips and stuff. But yeah, I would give that Sweeney Todd figure by Hot Toys 10 out of 10. Why not? It's beautiful clothing, great head sculpt, great accessories, the diorama, the chair, everything, man. Beautiful box, everything. Beautiful. Very nice. A lot of those Johnny Depp figures by Hot Toys are fantastic. The Ichabod Crane, is that his name, from Sleepy Hollow? Love Sleepy Hollow. That's such a good film. Great atmosphere. And I haven't really seen much of that figure, to be honest, but it must be good, though. I do remember, I've seen some of it back when it came out, a few videos here and there. Big A's Collectibles 777. Oh, damn it. The screen's gone black. Come back. Oh, bollocks. Now I have to scroll up again. Pardon my French. Come back. Where is it? I'll find you. I got you. Here we go. There he is. The Hateful Eight was very good, he says. It was. I believe so too. It does. It's got that kind of like you're watching a play. Sometimes it's got that feeling, but it's just because it's set in one location, which just makes the tension better. I mean, come on. I see people saying all the time. I mean, I see more people saying positive stuff, but I still see people saying that Batman Begins was boring and they turned it off. And I want to jump through my phone and come out of their phone and headbutt them. Sorry, but that's just how I feel. Did Simon Brandolino do the H1 mask rehaul from the same person, Chris T? Yes, he did. Mega Man X, things are still screwed up with shipping companies and customs departments because of COVID. Of course, yeah. But you know what? If you're referring maybe to the Mando situation where I'm still waiting for my Mando all this time, and I'm still waiting for a Cool Models quarter scale body, which I ordered over a year ago. There's some stuff still just hanging in the air that I don't know what's going on. I do communicate with these people and say, where's my stuff? And they just get back and they're super nice and say, sorry, it is coming. So the wait continues. But yeah, I don't know if the COVID thing is what's causing the delay with, well, maybe. I don't know. Bollocks. Sorry. Mega Man X, 2 months to get shipped to me. K&L Collectibles. Dean, any novice Hot Toys reviewer tips for my first review? As you know, Captain Marvel Deluxe is my first piece. Appreciate the feedback, my friend. Yeah, because when I did the live stream with K&L Collectibles on their channel, he did an unboxing of his first Hot Toys figure, which was Captain Marvel, the deluxe version, which I didn't like the film, but the figure by Hot Toys is it's stunning. It's gorgeous. It's vibrant. It looks great. Take the what's her face, Brie Larson head off, put the Mohawk one on, and even just standing there, not even doing anything, looks absolutely stunning. It's a gorgeous looking piece. I was tempted. Part of me was tempted, even though I knew it couldn't happen, but it's a beautiful figure. So, advice for a novice reviewer. I would focus. I do some practice with lighting and whatever camera you're using. I think, just practice that first. Shoot some footage of the figure, get the lighting sorted out. And once you're happy with the way things are looking, it's just a matter of being yourself and talking about the figure and just being yourself and just, don't worry about, I wouldn't even watch like anyone else's reviews to get ideas. Just do what comes naturally. You've already done videos on your pops and stuff and your guitar stuff. So just do it. Just do it. Let's see how it turns out. But I'll be watching, man. I'll leave you a comment. And if it sucks, I'll be like, dude, don't quit your day job. I ain't joking. Only joking, of course.
But yeah, go for it. Do it hard. Cool. Sounds good, dude. Thanks. Yeah, man. Do it. Do the review.
I will look forward to watching it, man.
Oh, music sometimes can help. I always put music in the background. You can get music off YouTube. Just go to the music YouTube studio and then go to. It's not called music. What's it called? Something like that. I don't know. But yeah, you'll find you can YouTube that. There'll be tons of videos telling you how to get copyright-free music from YouTube. Do that and just quietly, just barely, just there. Sometimes I turn it up a bit, but it's good to have a little beat. Just nothing too intrusive. You don't want like some thrash metal guitar solo the whole way through your video, the whole way, because people just turn it off. But just maybe a little bit of hip hop, just a little beat, just just a little trip in a step. Just nothing too. Depends on the character as well. That's the fun thing, and it also slows me down a lot sometimes. Because if you're doing a Michael Myers video, you want music that sounds like it suits him, and that's difficult. It's not too hard to make yourself though, because with Myers you can just get an app on your phone. Like I got something, I'll show it to you now. It's an app called, what's the app called? Is that it? QIBRD Record. Is that the one? No, there's two. There's weird. There's one that doesn't. There it is. QIBRD, just the regular version, and it's got like synthesizers, and you can make some pretty cool John Carpenter-esque stuff. So let me turn this up. All right, so that's what it looks like, and I'll play you something. Let's just play some stuff. Ooh. It's very John Carpenter, and that's just one of the sounds. That's called Power Lead. We've got everything on here. You got wind. Just from that. We got Dominus, whatever that is. It's got to sound evil though. Oh, it's silent. You can't. It's so evil you can't hear it. Clarinet, a bit of clarinet. But yeah, basically all that stuff. So that's called whatever I said it was called. I'll come back to that in a minute and I'll remind you what it's called. But you can even like change all the octaves and make it really super low. That's some Halloween Kills action right there. Ooh. You like that, huh? So that was called, not the song, but yeah, very handy. I use a lot of that for Michael Myers stuff. I need to get me arse in gear and make more of those tracks because they're very easy to do. You just sit there and you make a little 5-minute and just put it in the background of a Myers video. Just making sure there's nothing I shouldn't be showing you here. So yeah, it's that one. That little green one right there called yeah, it's a bit blurry. I know the camera on the laptop's only 720p. Unfortunately, it might be able to go higher, but I can't find any option for it. But yeah, it's called QIBRD. QIBRD. Go make your own music. Thanks, Stiff Kittens. Still not sure about that name, mate. Here we go. Let me go find where I was. Oh, I just spotted. Where is he? Spotted someone there. Was it Stephen Maurice? Was that him? Oh, I don't know. I can't find him now. I think I saw him, but Jesus, there's a lot of comments. Right, where was I? There we go. Okay, so Demon. So Demon says yo. Mugwump says couldn't get on with it. Performance were terrific for sure, but Christ, the pacing. Happy others enjoyed it. Certainly not one for me. Hateful Eight.
I'm sure he's talking about there. All right, I'm going to sit back for a minute. Oh, God. K&L Collectibles. Oh, God. Oh, don't crush the merch again. Jesus. I heard Ozark is on Netflix now. Really need to dive in. I'm like the last person to see it, apparently. I haven't seen it. I have not seen that. Mega Man X. Clarice is a regular TV broadcast show on CBS. Oh, okay. Thanks, Mega Man X. Briscoe says Vice Principles and the Righteous Gemstones are two great HBO series starring Danny McBride and Walter Goggins. Goggins is great in both shows. Yeah, he's pretty good. He's a good dude. I like his style. I like the way he does what he does. Steve Kitten says, coincidence that Disney Plus launched in the UK right before UK lockdown. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, Steve Kittens. I'm afraid I can't say too much because they might be listening. They might be listening. Disney are evil. Kevin Litchford, what's up, Dean? Thanks to you, I have a Sideshow ghost face waiting on me when I get home. Sick, man. That is sick. He says, leaning in unnecessarily once more. Kevin Litchford, the proud owner of Ghostface. Awesome. Well done, Kevin. That's awesome, man. Truly. It's a hell of a presence. Hell of a presence in the room. Mega Man X, do you like the Blob movie? I haven't seen the original, but the one from the 80s I have seen and do like. I haven't seen that in a very, very, very long time. I wouldn't mind watching the Blob again. I remember enjoying it very much when I was a little kid. Too young to be watching it, but I saw it. Best Christmas film is Brazil. Says Stiff Kittens. Fat Batman. What's up, Knight? Not much, man. Thank you for joining. Just doing the live stream. Chatting with you guys. Just chatting away. Briscoe 1234 says CGI is worse than any puppet. Yeah, I agree. You can't go wrong with animatronics, puppets, real costumes. You know, lit right, shot right, done right. You know, you can't beat it. It holds up, stands the test of time. Alien still looks fucking fantastic. Predator still looks fantastic. I still maintain that Predator, the original, it's you know, it looks like they went to space and got a Predator and said, "Would you mind coming back to our planet and doing a little thing? We're doing a little movie, you know." And he's like, "Yeah, I got nothing else going on. I'll give you about 3 weeks of my time." And they filmed an Alien. It looks real. Thank God they didn't go with the one Van Damme was wearing, the original Alien suit. That looked terrible. But Stan Winston came in with his crew and changed the game, flipped the script, rewrote the book on movie monsters. And Kevin Peter Hall in the suit, which can't have been easy in that heat in the jungle. Fair play. No longer with us. Kevin Peter Hall. He also played the Predator in Predator 2, The City Hunter, and Bigfoot from Bigfoot and the Hendersons, and probably a whole bunch of other stuff too. Oh, the Shape is here. Hey, Shape, the Shape in the house. He says, "Hey, Dean, how's your week been? Have you seen the new Halloween Kills trailer?" The week's been all right. Not too bad. Pretty busy. And yes, I have seen the trailer, and I like it very much, and I really want to see Halloween Kills as soon as possible. And that's it. Arcade Pop. That background sick. That background sick. All right, background. Thank you very much, Arcade Pop. Mark says Harry Potter good, like a caveman. Harry Potter good. And I say Harry Potter bad. I'll see you in the street. Oh, each to their own. Fair play to you. The Scarlet Review. He's chatting to someone else. Arcade Pop. K&L. What's up? He says. And then K&L responds in kind with a equally appropriate thing. Briscoe 1 2 3 4 CGI always looks like a cartoon just popped up on the screen, and it takes me right out of the experience. I don't think like these days CGI is getting to the point now where it's really good, man. I mean, like this new Jurassic Park Dominion film. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, CGI can be really good sometimes. I mean, you know, I prefer practical, but CGI can be okay. I mean, yeah. Miguel says, "Hey Dean, thinking of getting the Tots Myers, but not convinced yet. Do you recommend to buy it? Watch my review. It would be to go to the effort I went to make that video, which tells you the answer to your question, and then for me to just sit here and say yes or no. You know, go watch the review. You won't regret it. And then you can make your decision. That's why I do the review, so that by the end of the review, you have no questions in your mind left. I tell you, you know, whether or not it's worth your money. I'm not sucking up to anybody. I am telling you like it is. And you know, I can't afford much of these things. That situation changes, I guess, back and forth as the years go by. But at the moment, I'm in no position to buy something that I'm unsure about. So, I mean, with some stuff, you kind of feel like you're a bit of a guinea pig. You know, you get the thing and, you know, you want it, but then you got to let everyone else know out there whether they should get it as well. And that's all it is, really. I don't know. It's funny with reviews. Who's that? Devious Assistant. Oh, hey, Devious Assistant. But I love doing the reviews, though, especially my favorite kind of reviews are when a figure is released and then people take bad pictures of it and everyone starts freaking out on the internet saying, oh, I'm going to cancel my pre-order. Those are my favorite ones, I think, when I get to review them, because, you know, I know, you know, yeah, it's fun doing those ones when people sort of jump the gun a bit. I've done it too. I mean, when Blitzway Red Jacket Tyler Durden came out, which I do have again now, thanks to the figure bit. But I remember when he came out, that was one of the first instances I remember where people were taking horrible flash photography pictures, holding the figure and just taking really harsh pictures right in their face. And then everyone was saying that the paint was bad and stuff. But yeah, those are kind of my favorite situations when I know something's got a hell of a lot of potential, but the pictures have just been pretty bad early on. I like kind of getting my hands, like the 78 figure by Tots exactly is the perfect example of that. You know, I knew that once I shine a torch from above and get the shadows to fall nice on the 78 head, I was thinking it was going to look pretty damn sweet. Let me come back. I've lost my place now. I have to find where I was. Lots of comments. How long we done? An hour and 45, an hour and 50 minutes, basically. 2 hours. I'm going to stop for a cup of tea like we did last time. Go get your teas and your biscuits and that. I want a cup of tea. And a hobnob. Got one hobnob left. It's in the fridge where they should be. Cold hobnobs. Isn't that right, baby? Okay, here we go. Yes, so Miguel, watch the damn review, mate. No, exactly. Watch the review. You'll get your answer. Stiff Kittens. Maybe because horror doesn't sell in Asia. It's just out Iron Man and Marvel. All out Iron Man and Marvel. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not sure how people in Hong Kong and that feel about horror movies. I'm not sure. Johnny Funko says, hey, new friend, how are you? Oh, hey, Johnny. New friend, new buddy, new pal. How you doing? I'm all right. Thanks for joining. K&L Collectibles, speaking of werewolf flicks, are you a fan of Wolf with Jack Nicholson, Dean? I saw that in the cinema, Jack Nicholson film, Wolf. It was all right. Yeah. I like the way it comes at it from, a different angle. It's different. Yeah, I like it. Don't own it. I'm in no hurry to own it. But if someone asks me, should I watch Wolf with Jack Nicholson? Like, yeah, you should watch that. It's good. I like the bit where he's marking his territory. That's cool. I mean, yeah, it's been a while. Michelle Pfeiffer's in it as well. She's really good. And James Spader, is that his name? Or is it James Spader? I think it's James Spader. Or am I thinking of someone else? Anyway, yeah, I like it. Right, where was I? Oh god, I got to stop doing that because I keep losing me stupid screen. Hold up. Here we go. There it is. Come back. Oh, piss. There it is. Right. Mikey Walsh says, really wish I hadn't seen the new Halloween trailer. Is there anything they didn't show? Yep. The rest of the movie and the flashback and all of it. They only showed 2.5. The hours, like, what? The film's going to be like an hour and 45, 2 hours long, and they showed 2 minutes and 30 seconds of it. So you've still got loads to watch. Irene says, if I could have a hot toy figure made, would like a penguin out of the old Batman movies. Oh, nice. Yeah, that'd be cool. Irene. A Catwoman from that old original Batman would be great as well. Well, they've done Batman and Robin, haven't they? They were going to do the Cesar Romero Joker, but I don't know what's happening with that. Johnny says, hey, KNO. He's saying hello to KNO Collectibles. Fat Batman says, really like the Thunder Toys Constantine figure. Third parties are stepping up. Yeah, man. Third party figures, they're pretty damn decent a lot of the time. I mean, I love my Tomb Raider. Where is she? Oh, I had to move her because of the mask. But I love my Pop Toys. That's Pop Toys, not Hot Toys. Tomb Raider. Very good figure. They've done some great samurai and various martial artist kind of style figures as well. Great stuff, Pop Toys. Probably my favorite third party company. I respect them. Here we go. Mega Man X. Have you seen Audition? No. It's a Japanese horror film. Pretty messed up. I've heard something to do with a penis. Something like that. I haven't seen it though. Maybe one day. KNL Collect. Oh, he's talking to someone else. Fair enough. Stiff Richards. Not Asian horror films, but horror films that will sell. Indeed. The Briscoe 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't wait for the caustic plastic Inspector Clouseau figure. It looks amazing. And it will be a breath of fresh air from all of the superhero stuff. All true words typed by Briscoe. True speak. True typing. Absolutely. Yeah, it's just the caustic plastic stuff really just looks high quality. I mean, obviously, God, what's his name? What's the cowboy I got from My Name is Trinity? What's his name? Oh, bollocks. He's in storage now because I had to rearrange things, but he's all safe and I'm keeping him because they're making his brother from those films as well. Well, his name's Bambino in the movie, but what's his actual name again? Bollocks, I've forgotten it. I'm not going up in the loft to find that out. I could Google it. I've got a phone in my hand. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right. Let's go back to the good stuff. Bud Spencer. I was going to see. I've got the old comments here and the most recent comments there. Bud Spencer. Thanks, guys. Yeah, that's it. He's frigging quality. Amazing figure. Amazing. Weapons are incredible. Real metal and wood. Beautiful stuff. I know I'm noticing I'm getting a lot of Instagram messages from you guys, but I can't go away from here because I'm going to lose my spot again. So here we go. Where was I? Yep. Okay. Mega Man X. I mean the ghosts from the Shining movie, the twin girls that Danny sees in the hallway of the hotel. Come and play with us, Danny, forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I know what you mean. Creepy little bastards. Stiff Kittens. I'm thinking of changing my name to Stiff Richards just to confuse you even more. Yeah, that would be a little bit more confusing than the current situation. You'd be making it worse. You could change your name to Fluffy Kittens, and that would help. The Scarlet Review. He's talking to someone else. Stiff Richards. Stiff Kittens. Bollocks. Did it again. Right. Real life Ed Gein inspired Psycho and Leatherface. Oh, right. Gotcha. Yeah, I remember that. Irene Dean. We bought a Psycho figure from Distinctive Dummies over about 4 years ago, and we got 2 outfits with it mother dressed and wig and the suit. Oh, so you have the original Psycho Norman Bates figure. Very, very nice. Very nice. That's some awesome stuff. K&L Collectibles. Speaking of The Shining, I can't recommend Dr. Sleep highly enough. Do yourself a favor and grab the extended cut, though. All right. Cheers, K&L. Mega Man X. Drop that sick beat. Oh, I forgot about the music. Yeah, there's no music playing. Hellraver Thrill Seeker says, Evening, Dean. When did you first get into the Halloween franchise? And other than the first film, other than the first movie, what is your second favorite of the whole series? Keep up the amazing work, dude. Thanks very much, Hellraver. Well, I guess the original 78 film would be my favorite. It's an absolute classic. It never gets old. It's brilliant. And then I really like the 2018 movie. I also really like the 2007 Rob Zombie film, although it's definitely not perfect. There's elements of that film I'd love to see gone, and people have done it on YouTube. There's a great fan edit of the Rob Zombie Halloween movie where they fix a lot of stuff. It's really worth your time. It's not just like taking stuff out, but he actually like makes the holes in the mask with the eyes. He blacks them out so that you can't see his eyes so much, and other things as well, like the scene in Halloween 2 where the little boy runs into the hobo Myers and says, "Are you a giant?" He puts that scene in the 2007 film, but he switches it visually so that it's the 2007 Myers standing there when the kid says it to him. It's really cool. It's worth checking out. Do you like 13 Ghosts? I haven't seen that, and I remember my girlfriend, when I said I hadn't seen that, she was like, "Really?" So apparently everyone's seen that apart from me. I have not seen 13 Ghosts. So where are we? Hang on. Here we go. Hold up. All right, Scarlet Reviewer. Speaking of height, I've learned that my exact height is 6 foot exactly. I don't know if it's normal height for a 14-year-old, but hey, it's nice. You can end up being quite nifty on the court in the game of basketball, Paolo. Clutch the rock and whoop some ass. I like playing basketball. I used to play basketball. Been playing NBA 2K20 on the PlayStation a bit too much with my friend Matthew instead of actually going out to a basketball and actual playing basketball. We really need to get back on that because I'm starting to get tits. Right, here we go. I haven't seen Train to Busan, whatever you call it. I've heard it's good. I haven't seen it. Almost 2 hour point. Cup of tea and a break, I think. All right. If your musicians stick to adding your original track to your vid, that's what I do. I know, man. It's just the time it takes to do that. I mean, I could record guitar stuff for all my videos, but I need to mix it up a little bit. Every now and then I could do it, but it is very time consuming, all that stuff. And, you know, I don't know how old you are, K&L Collectibles. Are you in your 20s? I'm 40, so not quite as springy, bouncy, enthusiastic as I was when I first started YouTube. Springy, bouncy. That's my way of putting it. Hold up. I've got to find where I was because the phone screwed me over again. There it is. Right. Mega Man X. Hot Toys should have made the Headless Horseman after they made Ichabod Crane. Indeed, but they didn't. So there you go. Scarlet Reviewer, I think you said about people who think Batman Begins is boring and then you promptly headbutt them is exactly how I feel about Christine. Fair enough. Cool. Sounds good. Thanks. Yes, sir. Okay, now. Toy Mafia in the house. He says, yo. Hey, Toy Mafia. Surprised Hot Toys haven't revisited Edward Scissorhands. Yeah, they made him a long time ago. They could definitely improve on that. Scarlet Reviewer, and that's why the only instrument I want to learn is the synthesizer. Oh yeah, that was when I was playing the synthesizer, obviously. So yeah. Hey, no collectibles. All right, dude. Now I shared your stream live on link on YouTube community tab. Prepare for an influx of new chatters. Oh, thanks very much, KNL. Well, there's 39 people watching, 61 likes. Very nice, very nice. I like those numbers. There's some good numbers right there. Right, well, it's 2 hours. I'm going to take a quick break, guys, like 5-minute break. I'll leave everything running, so you might see me pass by from time to time. I'll try and make it interesting for you by doing some moves. But I just want a cup of tea. Been talking for 2 hours straight, starting to feel it. So I'm going to have a cup of tea and a biscuit, and I will return in 5 minutes. Maybe take this opportunity to empty yourself or to prepare yourself some kind of beverage or perhaps a quick little cold meal from the fridge. You ain't got time to cook anything. You might have time to microwave some beans or make yourself an ice cream. Summer. 5 minutes. I'll leave you some music. Leave you something a bit less hectic. Find you some nice beats. All right, I'll be back.
All right, guys, thanks for waiting. Yeah. Greedy chops.
Right. See where we're at. Okay, so here we go. Okay, Clutch said, I have to go now, unfortunately. Have a good weekend, everyone.
I think he's gone now, but thanks, Clutch, for watching.
Thank you for your support, dude. Scarlet Reviewer says, oh, Disney is evenly, there's no doubt about that. Is evil. Oh, there's no doubt about that. Evil. Darth Josh says, Dean, how is Ruby? It's been a long time since I've seen her.
She's doing all right. She's getting older all the time, and she's all right though. She's full of beans.
But yeah, she's getting on a bit now. She's all right. Chris Perkins. Say, Chris Perkins. He says, I cancelled my Sideshow Michael Myers figure. Chris Perkins, the head sculpt is so off.
It is, man. It's very off.
Yeah. Night Sight 77 says, I got a Hot Toys Jungle Predator, no box, broken mask, has accessories, figure is in good shape. What do you think is a good price? Oh man, so it doesn't have a box, it's got a broken mask, and the figure's in good shape. I don't know.
I mean, I'm thinking just gut reaction to that between the sort of 150, 180, maybe even a little bit less. I don't. Well, you know, it is the original Jungle Hunter. He's right there. It's an amazing piece, but without the box and stuff, I mean, there's a hell of a box with him. I'd say about, you know, between 130 up to 150, 160. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm really not the guy. See, I with the figure pit stuff, I just do all the photography and the videos, all the prices and stuff. That's up to Nick. So he'd really be the one to ask, but he's not here. So you can shoot him a message, the Figure Pit website.
See what he says. Devious Assistant says, hey, Dean. Hey, Devious. How you doing? What's this? Yeah, me too. A lot of original cast returning, and I even think Spielberg is a producer or executive producer on it or something. Mega Man X movies are starting to use green screen less and less now. They're starting to use huge IMAX type screens as backdrops. Oh, okay. I was not aware of that. It's good stuff, I guess. Just unburden myself a little bit here. I've got too much stuff in my pockets. Right. Yeah. Steve Kitten says the credits at the end of films are crazy long now because of all the artists involved with the CGI. Yeah. I mean, it's surprising sometimes when I watch some of my favorite 80s movies how quickly those credits go up. I think Tremors was one of those ones where I was really surprised how fast the credits were finished. You know, there's a lot of those, though. Is your Alien 3 in storage? I know the rubber was deteriorating badly. One of the dog alien I gave to Nick, he's got that. I think he still has it. Bees Poppin says, awesome live. Thank you, Bees Poppin. It's a cool name. Dave O says, what do you think about the new Mandalorian figure from Hot Toys? Oh, man. Well, I already mentioned some stuff about that. I think it's just a scumbag move for them to do that so soon. I mean, maybe like another year from now, maybe bring out a chrome version. But like I said, I'm still waiting for my regular best car figure to get here. It hasn't even got here yet, and it's already been made obsolete. Hot Toys are just they're scumbags. Quite frankly, they are. I don't give a fuck. I don't owe them anything. I don't get anything from Hot Toys, so I've got no reason to kiss their hiney. They do some great stuff. It's wasted potential, really, with Hot Toys. I mean, they've got the ability to make some incredible stuff, and they do make incredible stuff, but it's just they take the piss, just making the same things again and again and again. Yeah. I miss the days when we used to get a good spread of different stuff. You got some Predator, some Terminator, some Marvel, some DC, and some random, Johnny Depp, Sleepy Hollow stuff, and just Platoon. They did Platoon figures once at one point. It'd just be nice if they covered more of a broad range of movies, because since they got involved with Disney, it's getting pretty predictable. But yeah, scumbags. Sorry, they are. Yeah. If you're looking for good found footage movies, The Tunnel and Borderlands. Okay. Jackie Neal, I have you just watched Halloween Kills trailer yet? I should warn you that it shows a lot of stuff in the movie. Yes. Yeah, I've seen it. 2 more likes and you're at 60. I've got 63 now. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you. Bees popping. Have you received figures as gifts from friends, loved ones, or family? Yes. Family on here, definitely. So many to mention. I'm afraid to mention because I won't remember everybody. Since 2007, I've had a lot of people send me stuff, and it's been incredible. See, that's the thing. I don't want to start mentioning them because then I'll leave someone out. So I'll just say, yes, I've had some incredible gifts from people in the community. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What's your most recent pickups? Yeah, just the Mandalorian that I'm waiting for. That's the most recent one. Still waiting for that. Can't wait to see more of your Halloween collection soon, from Jackie Neal. Thanks, Jackie. I'll bring you some more soon. How many years have you been collecting the figures? Well, officially, like the 1/6 scale stuff, that started in 2007 for me. And then before that, it was McFarlane, some NECA stuff. And then before that, comics and trading cards and stuff. But yeah, I mean, 1/6 scale properly like since 2007. Oh, right, and KNL Collectibles has confirmed his age. He's 38. Oh, I remember him saying that. Sorry, I remember you saying that, Chris, in the live stream I was on with you. I forgot that. Yeah, 38. Irene, what about the Action Matt? What's the Action Matt Hancock been having? What about the Action Matt Hancock been having? I'm not sure what that is. Matt Hancock, who's he? I might know. I've forgotten. The Scarlet Reviewer. Hey, Dean, if it's all right, mind sending me in Instagram the name of that synth app? All right, Paolo. People have already put it in the comments here, though. Quite a few people put it in the comments, Paolo. Scroll up. Bye, everyone. Bees Popping is off. Bye, Bees Popping. Thank you for stopping by. Tea break. Yes, tea break. Tea break. Sloppy Joe. I am taking a break too, but no biscuits. Have a good... Oh, Irene. I'm taking a break too, but no biscuits. Have to be good. All right. Do you put cheese on your Sloppy Joes? Devious Assistant says. I don't like cheese. Do not like it. I don't do the cheese. I don't think he was even talking to me, though, but yeah. It would be so funny if Dean came back with a towel on his head, just wearing a sheet around his waist. Yes. Could just eat a KFC. Oh, KFC. It's my favorite. It's my weakness. Killer Display from Terminator Sci-Fi Collector 87. Thank you, Terminator Sci-Fi Collector 87. Thank you very much. Dean, what you had to eat out good? Well, today I had me some roast chicken thighs. That was a long time ago. I am starting to get hungry again. So when I finish this, I might put a couple of Angus burgers in the George Foreman. Cut up an onion, put a bit of onion on that bad boy, and feast and feed. Yeah. I thought you came back a bit ago and you were flicking the lights. I was standing there playing with the lights for a good reason. I wasn't just standing there for no reason. There was a reason I was standing in the doorway, but I don't like to promote that kind of thing. So you just have to use your imagination. Must have been the camera readjusting. No. It was me. Bree Horror Channel, is that you say? Hey Dean, I hope you're well, mate. Just finished my unmasked Michael Myers head sculpt tonight. Ooh, very nice. What was that, Courtney or Castle or what? Or possibly Halloween 4 with the bandages on. Then Nadia Carpini, aka Little Monster, says, "Love your collection." Thanks very much. Thank you for that. Scarlet Reviewer says, "Nah, must have been the Myers mannequin." And John Hensley, hey John Hensley, I don't know if he's still here, but John Hensley in the house. He says, "What's up, Dean?" Thanks, John. He says, "You talking about Prime 1 Jungle Predator yet?" Well, I guess this is a new thing. Let me go ahead and jump on Facebook and go to the Prime 1 page and see if I can see it. Prime 1 Studios. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can see the Predator. Oh, hang on a bloody minute. Watch this. What? Hang on a minute. 158 images. Are you serious? It says there's 158 pictures. This one. Jesus. Right. I haven't seen these yet, so let me just have a little look. Gosh. Oh man. Bonus parts: skull, dog tags, right hand part, left hand thingy. Wow, that looks beautiful. Jesus, that looks beautiful. Wow. What's this? Deluxe version comes with a lot of stuff. And even you get the, what's that? The Gourd Predator or whatever, a different kind of mask. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Gosh. Look at that. They even got the lighting perfectly matched to those promotional images they shot back in the original movie. This looks incredible. I'd still probably, if I had the choice, I'd still probably choose the big game version where he's kind of leaning on the rock, holding the bag of skulls. But great head sculpt. Turn that way. Yeah, great head sculpt on that. Yeah, I can't go through 150 pictures right now, but I might do a video on this. That is amazing. That picture there is stunning. They look real. It looks real, man. And it could even look more real because they've got to show you the piece. They can't hide it in shadows, but you could make this thing look, it already looks real, but Jesus, look at the size of that. 90 centimeters tall, 68 deep, 71 across. All these different heads and stuff. That's beautiful. Right, well, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Yeah, so I hadn't seen that before, but that is amazing. Have you owned Mr. Bean collection because you're from the UK? No, I used to have the VHS videos of Mr. Bean back when he first came along. I didn't ever get any of the Enter Bay figures of him or anything. Scarlet Reviewer says QIBRD. Is it that? Yeah, that's the one. That's what it is. Because if so, well, shite doesn't show up. That's weird. Just type in synthesizer. That's what you're looking for. Free synthesizer app. I actually did have to pay for mine, to be fair. I did pay. It was only like a couple of pounds, but it's worth it. And Bree Horror Channel confirms it is a James Dew Courtney head sculpt that he's working on. Just put this out there. If you want to send me one to review and spread the word and inevitably help you sell more,
I'm right here. That's my bread and butter. That is. So, bear it in mind. Right. Where are we? All right. So John Hensley's here. Yeah. So John Hensley. Yes, I've just seen the Prime 1 Predator. It looks incredible. If I was a rich man and had more space, I would be all over that. No problem. But unfortunately, that is definitely out of reach for me. But that is a beautiful piece, man. Absolutely beautiful. And thanks, John Hensley, for all your help in the past with getting some pieces. The original, the first 78 Myers, John Hensley got me that nice and quick. He's been really, really good. Kano Collectibles, Ruby is so sweet. Love seeing her on a recent video. Yeah, man, I'll bring her in. I'll bring her in soon for another little, maybe next week. Aaron Clark says 64. I'm not sure what that was relating to. Is that your age, sir, or something else? Please confirm. Ed is in the house. He says, "Hey Dean, long time no see. Hope all is well. Thinking about getting the Sideshow Michael Myers when it comes out. I can't wait for the Rise of Skywalker Rey. I want the PCS Michael Myers as well." Cool. Mega Man X says, "I think it's Damn Toys that's making a Godfather Vito Corleone figure. Looks good." Okay. Can't go wrong with Vito Corleone. Night Sight 77 says, "All Hot Toys seems to make is Marvel. They're really milking it. I mean, how many versions of Iron Man or Black Widow do we need?" I don't know. That was in regards to Jurassic World Dominion. Okay. I don't know. K&L Collectibles, I'm going to try to support the figure pit and grab a piece. Maybe I could buy some merch at least. Cheers, K&L Collectibles. Yeah, man, we got loads of stuff on the website at the moment. We had a nice little sale on as well. So loads of Marvel, Star Wars, Hot Toys stuff for sale. Got some Mezco 112 scale figures. Got some life-size props. You've got a life-size pulse rifle from Aliens. Go ahead and check that out. Ed says, "As much as I love Hot Toys and I have a decent collection now, however, I like to see more gaming 1/6 scale figures. Metal Gear Solid, Assassin's Creed, Tomb Raider, etc. would be great." Agreed. Irene, "All my figures that's deteriorating, pissing me off when we've had them a long time." Yeah, deteriorating figures sucks. There's no doubt about that. I have a few of those myself. Ethan says, "Hey Dean, how are you? Have you seen the new Halloween Kills trailer?" Yes, of course I have. It's me. Yes, I have. Yes, it's very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. Evil Alex. Hey, Evil Alex, welcome back. He says, "Hello. Halloween Kills trailer was so freaking great. Did you like it?" Yes, it did. It was awesome. Can't wait to see the film. Scarlet Reviewer. That's it, yep. Bree just need to make the molds next for his James G. Courtney head sculpt. Sick. Jackie, have you... Oh, Mr. Bean, yeah, did that one. Mega Man X. Andre from Xenomorph did a review of the Prime 1 Big Game Predator. I know, I still haven't watched that because I know it will make me a little bit sad because I can't afford it. But yeah, no, I'll watch that at some point. Xenomorph is good, man. He's a good reviewer. Ed, I got the Captain America Endgame figure, best Chris Evans likeness to date, and best Cap 1/6 price piece to date. I also got the recent Sideshow Harley 1/6 scale figure and the Holy Grail Civil War Scarlet Witch. Congrats, Ed. Very nice. Jackie says, "It would be really cool to see you own NECA Batman 89 figure yet, my friend." So, yeah, no, I don't have the NECA 89 Batman, either the small one or the big one. I almost bought the big one day in Forbidden Planet, but I got a big Harley Quinn instead by NECA. Mega Man X, I saw Law Abiding Citizen last night. It was mostly cheesy, if you ask me. Yes. Is that the Samuel L. Jackson one, maybe? I might have seen that.
Bree Horror Channel, definitely, mate. Send you one over soon. I'm on Instagram. BritTunes. Oh, BritTunes. I'll get you one sent once the molds are good to go. Oh, thanks, Brit. Yeah, man, I was only joking. Not really. Yeah. I can't paint it though. I can't paint. I don't. I mean, I could try, but I would do it. I wouldn't do it justice. Do you paint them as well? Let me know. I probably wouldn't be able to paint it. I mean, I've painted human. I mean, I've repainted human faces, like made the skin more realistic and stuff, like on the NECA Batman Begins and the NECA 1/6 scale Arnie from Terminator 2. Did all right with them, and yeah, some other bits and pieces. But yeah, I wouldn't quite feel confident to paint James Dew Courtney's face. It's the eyes. I'd worry about painting the eyes. Really, I could do the skin and the beard. It's the eyes. You got the right tool for the job. If you get one like a bunch of those tiny little micro detail paintbrushes, it's a lot easier with the right tools for the job. But yeah. And then let me come back. I'll come back to this one. Hang on. John Hensley says top 3 shark movies. Dean, know you're a big shark guy. Thanks, John. Top 3 shark movies. I'd probably say Jaws, The Reef, and Deep Blue Sea, because I saw Deep Blue Sea in the cinema, and that's still a fun movie to watch. But yeah, The Reef is scary. That's genuinely quite creepy, that one, because it's quite realistic. And obviously Jaws, the original, is such a classic. So yeah, those would be the 3 I'd go for. John Hensley, thank you. What are your favorite 3, John? If you could let me know, that'd be handy. I would like to know your 3 picks. Aaron Clark gave you your 64th like. Oh, thanks very much. Thanks very much, Aaron. And then Wayne's Butler says, I really enjoy the new community of collectors, even more passionate than we were, and no drama. Remember those fights and the vids that came with it. More maturity nowadays. Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's I wouldn't, yeah. I mean, there's still drama. I still see some stuff every now and then. But yeah. Yeah, man. It's funny. I mean, everything just keeps on rolling. You know, the years just roll by and people come and go, and there's still a few OGs hanging around. Yeah, man. The Scarlet Reveal. By the way, Dean, a little while ago, my power blew out and fried my collection lights. So sadly, my collection is looking kind of dead right now. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, Paolo. That sucks, man. Mega Man X, Dean, I know you're not into anime, but there's a psychological thriller movie where there's a killer is on the loose called Perfect Blue that you should check out. Oh man, there's so many things I need to check out. I can't promise anything. If I see it on Netflix or something while I'm scrolling and I remember Perfect Blue, oh yeah, Perfect Blue, then I might check it out. But yeah, I'm not a big anime guy. John Hensley. Oh yeah, I did that one. Has he replied? Let me see. No, not yet. Let me see. All right. So anyway, all right. So Law Abiding Citizen is the one with Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx. I think I've seen that. Don't remember much about it, but I think I probably have. Oh wow! And Bree says he'll paint it up, mate. Oh, that's brilliant, Bree. Well, seriously, man. Honestly, I was only messing about. But if you do that, I will do you a sick video, man. I'll do you a nice big showcase video of I can do him like standing there holding the mask, looking at it, and I can make it look like he's putting it on and stuff. So yeah, that'd be cool, man. I'd love to do that. I've certainly never done an unmasked Michael Myers video before, but I'm all over that, man. Yeah, that's awesome. Then I could. Oh no, because then I need the. I don't want to bother. I know like Tanila can make those white sort of the suit he wears in the asylum with the handcuffs. You can get that stuff custom, but I wouldn't go that far. I'd have him with the coveralls on, just holding his mask in his hand. That would be a cool display. Just standing there with the coveralls, holding the mask, like looking down at it. That'd be sick. I'm getting excited now. Thank you very much, Bree Horror Channel, man. That's really nice. Thank you. Jackie says, you really inspired me to get into collecting. You're really cool. Oh, thanks, Jackie. Thank you very much. Ed says, picked up the Voltron and Transformers from Best Buy the other day. Brings back memories from a simpler time. Yeah, man. The 80s was awesome. It was a simpler time. At least it seemed like it. I mean, it was, obviously, because we didn't have the internet. You know, like friends used to be more, you used to call your friends on the phone and be on the phone for ages, and your brother or your sister or your mum or your dad would be like, get off the phone, I want to call somebody. Like, okay, just 10 minutes. And, you just be talking to your friends, and there was no play dates back then. Like, I remember I used to get on my BMX, like proper like Stranger Things. It's true. You got on your BMX and you just rode to your friend's house and you chuck the bike down and you go in and you play, or you go off and just have an adventure. It's good, man. I'm glad I got to be born when I was, because I got to have my childhood in the 80s. I'm born right at the beginning of the 80s. Well, not right at the beginning, October 1980. So just at the tail end there of 1980. But, the best decade as far as, I'm sure everyone says that, though. Like everyone says that about their generation. I mean, the 70s were pretty damn cool. 60s were pretty cool, I guess. But yeah. 80s and the early 90s, man, for music and movies and all that stuff, and games, and some good games. So where am I now? Brandon White 2000 Watson is here. He says Roadrunner and Coyote. I'm not sure why, but thank you for joining the stream. All right, he says my favorite is Roadrunner and Wild Coyote. Very nice. Mega Man. Oh, The Shallows. Yeah, Mega Man X says The Shallows. Oh, shit. Maybe. Nah. I'd still say Jaws, The Reef, and Deep Blue Sea. Apparently, Deep Blue Sea 3 is actually quite good. So, I don't know. I might have to check that out at some point.
React to survive.
Hang on. I'll get my comments back. Here we go. Is Ed going to someone? Oh, yeah. No. Devious is going, and then someone said, oh, he's saying goodbye to Ed. Ed's still here, right? Okay. Trailer Park Shark for best shark movie. Trailer Park Shark. There's some funny shark movies. I haven't seen all of those. I haven't seen many of those, to be honest. I haven't really ever watched any of the Sharknado or any of that stuff. Or Two-Headed Shark with an octopus coming out of his butt and all that stuff. I ain't seen that yet. Oh, and there's a new Jurassic Park game coming out where you run the park. That should be quite cool. Let me plug in my laptop again because we're down to 40%. Oh, sorry for bumping into the microphone, making a big bangy noise. You go ahead and you plug it in. There we go. The tea's probably rancid cold now. Oh, still big. The Shallows. The main girl was cute. Yeah, that's what's his name? Ryan Reynolds. That's it. That's his missus. That's his wife. That's some good tea right there. Evil Alex. Hope we get a Halloween Kills NECA 1/4 scale figure with all the weapons he uses in the movie. I'm pretty sure they'll bust out a 4th scale figure like they did with the 2018 one. That's going to be cool. I hope so. Irene, Mark's still watching, but I am on doggy duty. Catch you all in a bit. See you later. So Irene's walking the dog. I don't know if you're still here, Irene, or if you came back, but be careful and have a good dog walk. New doggy. Wayne's Butler says, survival of the fittest, only the best remain. I don't know, man. I just love what I do here. I love making videos and I love taking pictures and I like just having fun with the stuff. So I don't know. I just keep on going. A lot of people have gone and stopped doing it and stuff, but there's still a few people knocking about, but not many. But I still love it. So that's why I keep going. Marlon said, or sorry, Laren. Sorry, dude. I was looking at your last name, but saying your first name with the first letter of your last name. Larry McMillan says, with July 4th being an American holiday, you probably don't give that day a second thought, but have ever watched Jaws around that time of year? Maybe, just by coincidence. I might have watched it in a July time. I watched Jaws again recently on Netflix. Just randomly, I was just sitting there one night, bored, and realized it had been way over 10 years, maybe even over 15 years since I watched Jaws. So I thought, let's revisit Jaws and see how it holds up. Holds up pretty good. It's pretty good. Bree Horror Channel says, sounds great, man. Thank you. Much appreciated. The coveralls would look good. Yes, man. I'm super excited about that. That's a very cool thing. Thank you, Bree. Very good. And send me some pictures. You might have done already, but send me some pictures on Instagram of how it's looking. I might have seen it already. But send me some pics. Big A's Collectibles 777 says, are you going to pick up the NECA Universal Monsters? I would do. I probably will pick up the Wolfman. I'd like to get Frankenstein as well, but man, it's just, it's tricky keeping up with everything. But they look amazing. They've really done them justice, and I wouldn't be surprised. They might already hinted at this or something, but it'd be cool if they later on did some black and white variants too, because obviously the films are black and white. It's nice that they've released them in color, but I think they should also do some black and white versions as well. That would be great. That'd be very cool. The Shallows and 47 meters down. I like 47 meters down. The second one with the blind sharks, didn't like that. I skipped through a lot of that. But 47 meters down, where they sink down in the cage, that was genuinely creepy, man. Really creepy. Obviously a bit unrealistic. Why would the great white? I mean, the great whites just won't leave them alone, and But no, I found it tense, man. I found it tense. Definitely. I'd say check out 47 meters down. It might still be on Netflix. The second one probably is now, but I liked it. Night Sight recently got the Mezco 112 scale Wonder Woman, perhaps the best Wonder Woman in that scale. All right, I don't think I've seen the Mezco Wonder Woman, to be honest. Is it Linda Carter or comic book or Gal Gadot or what? Bree says 80s kid too, good times growing up for sure, mate. BMX all the way for me. Still got a BMX. Oh man, yeah, I don't have a BMX anymore, but I when I was in my mid-20s, I ended up randomly buying a second-hand BMX off a friend, and I rode it to work for a little while. They're comfortable, man. They're just nice bikes. They're sturdy. They last. They're good, man. I love my BMX. I used to have the Wildcat, the black kind of BMX with the sound effects and stuff. I used to pretend it was Street Hawk. Yeah, man. Brandon White says, what is your all-time favorite Looney Tunes character? Looney Tunes. I know them, obviously, but I'm just trying to think. I mean, does that include... See, when you say Looney Tunes, I'm thinking... I'm not too sure now. I forget who... Let me just Google Looney Tunes. Obviously, I know, I'm thinking of cartoons I watched. Like Tom and Jerry was a big one when I was growing up. There was always Tom and Jerry stuff. There was always Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny and... what's the one? Wile E. Coyote, and what was that? The Mexican mouse or something? Speedy Gonzales or something? Looney Tunes, right? Hang on. Looney Tunes.
Here is some information about Looney Tunes. Balmy hijinks with some of the best tunes ever made from the Warner Brothers studios.
Yeah, man. So you got Daffy Duck, Tasmanian Devil, Sylvester the Cat. Oh, absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. I've still got some really nice 80s little toys, just little plastic toys of those guys. I should have them out representing on the shelves. I used to have a lot of stuff in the 80s when I was a kid. We gave pretty much, I used to have these big sort of bins, like the size of an actual trash can bin, and they were full of my 80s toys. And then we moved, and because the place we were moving from was right opposite my school that I went to when I was a little kid. Not high school, but the school before that, like primary school. And literally, we just went over and gave them all the big bins full of toys that had Transformers, He-Man, Thundercats, Centurions, so much stuff. And we just gave it all away. At the time, obviously that felt nice, like we're doing a good thing. But then obviously now, looking back, I wish I still had all my Thundercats and my He-Man and my Transformers Generation 1, Star Wars, Boglins. I had everything, man. Everything. Not everything, but because it was just me and my mum. And I didn't even know we were poor, like, until I was about 12. Like, she made it. She worked so hard, like 2 jobs, 3 jobs a day, just to keep us afloat, but also trying to keep up with, like, just things like when you're a kid, like major crazes happen, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and all the kids want a turtle, and she'd work her ass off and get me a turtle. But I never knew how hard she was working to do that, man. But yeah, like, yeah, amazing stuff. But yeah, I wish I still had a lot of that stuff. I had loads of cool things when I was little. But yeah, the Looney Tunes, as far as my favorite, I don't know, man. Sylvester or Daffy Duck, Bugs Bunny. He was like the leader, or not the leader, but he was like the main face, I guess. And Porky Pig's there as well. Elmer Fudd. I loved Elmer Fudd. He always made me laugh. There was one particular episode where Bugs Bunny was swinging from vines from tree to tree, and he kept like smashing into the tree and stuff like that. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that now. But yeah, brilliant. Great stuff. Right, hang on. Let me get back to where I was. Yes, here we go. Evil Alex. 90s are so underrated. So many great animes, blockbusters, shows, cartoons, and games. Yeah, man, the 90s. Absolutely. I wouldn't say they're underrated. I mean, people obviously go on about the 80s a lot, and then we got a lot of 80s nostalgia kind of shows and stuff, but maybe the 90s will swing around again, and but the 80s, man, which is magical. Everything. Absolutely just magical time to be a kid. I mean, the cartoons, the music, the movies, the special effects back then, like the 80s was just 80s horror, how graphic and nasty some of that stuff was, like Hellraiser and just all that stuff, man. Amazing. Then Jackie, did you know that Beavis and Butthead is coming back? I did hear about it. I forgot about that, but I love Beavis and Butthead. That was a big one for me growing up. Ed, as someone who is a huge horror fan, in your opinion, what's the number one thing that makes a horror character and or a horror movie the most compelling, and why? Oh, I don't know, man. That's a big one. I don't know. I think, okay, well, I will say this. The best examples are the original Alien movie. Sigourney Weaver's performance at the end, her fear when she's in the shuttle trapped with the alien. Her fear is really believable. You really believe how scared she is. And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of the actress or the character she was playing, but the final girl of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, she's so believable with her fear. So I've always said, if I was a film director and if I was making a horror film, the first thing, other than obviously having a good story and all that stuff in place, but the first thing, my major concern as a director would be finding someone who can convey fear and being absolutely terrified. That would be the most important thing, because as time has proven, that's really important. So that would be, what was the rest of the question? I'll just leave it at that though, Ed, because otherwise I'll be here all day talking about that. But that's a juicy one, man. That's a juicy question. But I think, one of the most important things for me personally is having people, really good actors portraying fear. I think that's important because you buy into it. I love Dog Soldiers because not just the werewolf design and everything about that movie. I really do love everything about it. But the actors that were chosen, the script, how real the dialogue is between them, it really is. It does seem like a bunch of British soldiers just talking about, just the way they talk. And, one of them's always going on about the damn football and stuff. But, yeah. Kevin, just got home. This ghost face. Ah, damn it, it's disappeared. Come back, you bastard. Where'd he go? Here we go. Kevin Litchford just got home. This ghost face is a lot of fun, easy to pose, with no human face. Helps with personality of a figure. Yeah, man. So Kevin is enjoying his new sideshow ghost face figure. Awesome, Kevin. Well done, man. It's a good piece. It's probably best to get that now. Although I wouldn't be surprised if Tots do one as well. It's not a complicated figure to make, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see one from Trick or Treat Studios in 1/6 scale at some point. Aaron Clark, 47 meters down, had a good twist to the story. It did, yes. Mega Man X, Resident Evil, Outrage. Game is supposed to come out this year with Rebecca Chambers and Leon Kennedy as playable characters. Then Ed says, I also picked up the Mezco 112 scale Pennywise. Really nice piece, really nicely detailed and painted for its size. Your video review from a while back encouraged me to buy it. Thanks. Cheers, Ed. Yeah, man, the Pennywise by Mezco and any horror figure I've seen by Mezco in 112 scale has been exceptional. You can't go wrong with any of their horror stuff from what I've seen. Right, the Meg. Yeah, the Meg's all right. Meg's good. It wouldn't make my top 3, but it'd be in there if it was a top 10, definitely. Jackie, which movie that you have seen Which movie that you have seen scared you around Halloween time? Well, not really anything, really. I mean, there are some horror films that have scared the crap out of me, but not really around Halloween time. Maybe it was around Halloween time, but I remember when the Blair Witch Project first came out at the cinemas and before the internet, and the Blair Witch, knew nothing about it, and it was the first like found footage film I'd ever seen. And I literally, before I went out to watch the Blair Witch with my friend, or a group of us went to see that, and it creeped me the hell out. And then there was a documentary or something on TV when I got home from seeing the film. First thing I found on TV was a documentary about it, again, kind of pushing it like it was real. So I went to bed that night confused and scared. I was like, Jesus, that was fucking weird. Because remember, before the internet, you didn't have all these other influences coming in. You literally just experienced something and that was it. You took the experience and took from it what you will. But now that the internet's here, everyone has their opinions, and you have access to everyone's opinions, and things can be ruined for you quite easily. But yeah, there was more innocence, I guess, before the internet. It was more chance of you sort of buying into something like that, I guess, which they fully exploited, and they did a great job. The first Blair Witch movie, man, brilliant. The second one, however, saw that at the cinema, and that still might be the top of the mountain for the worst film I've ever seen. Maybe Blair Witch 2, not good. But the remake of Blair Witch was pretty good. Have you seen that? The remake of the Blair Witch? That was mad. When the dude, cover your ears if you don't want it spoiled. But the scene where the guy suddenly like splits into like a bed folding over on itself, when you get one of those beds that folds like that, and the dude just, that was, and the trees like getting pushed over by some invisible. Good. It was good. It was good. Lee Radford. Hey, Lee. Thanks for joining. Gosh. Lots of comments. Okay. Evil Alex. Hope we get a good reboot of Jason and Freddy like Halloween. Badass and brutal. Kills made me so pumped for good slashes. Yeah, man. It's a good time, man. It's a good time for Halloween fans. I'm very happy right now. Scarlet Review. I think I can do a pretty good Sylvester the Cat impression. Sorry. I'm sure you can, Paolo. Evil Alex. You Are Next is really good slasher. If you haven't seen it, check it out. One of the good ones in recent years. So it's called You Are Next. Have not seen that one, man. Thank you for the suggestion, Evil Alex. I'll keep an eye out for that one. You Are Next. Is it on Netflix? I also tried to watch The Sandlot for the fourth one. watched The Sandlot for the 4th. Oh, right, for the 4th of July. Night Sight 77. It's Mezco's own interpretation. Looks like a combo of the movie and the comic appearances. Oh, yeah. Mega Man X. The one thing that's swinging from tree to tree was Yosemite Sam. My favorite Looney Tune, by the way. Oh, nice. Jackie, you should start collecting He-Man, ? There's some sick He-Man pieces out there now. And we've got that new animated show coming from, Kevin Smith or something? It's really cool to collect figures from your childhood. I've never really gone back and bought anything that I let go of when I was a kid. Don't think so anyway. No. I've still got a couple of little pieces, but small things. Briscoe, I miss the 80s and 90s. Everything now seems so lame in comparison. I also miss the 80s very much too. I think about that a lot. I often just wish I could just go back in time just for a little while, just to experience it just one more time. It was a magical time, man. Evil Alex, good horror film needs good characters, badass villain, scary mood and atmosphere, good effects. Yeah, the sound, the horror movies, the sound is so important. You need to have a really, really good sound design. Half the terror comes from sound when it comes for horror. Good soundtrack, good sound effects. Jump scares piss me off. It's so cheap. I mean, maybe one jump scare fine, but not too many. It gets ridiculous. Mega Man X, love seeing Matthew McConaughey scream like a Tuscan Raider and acting like a total jackass on Texas Chainsaw Massacre New Generation. I've never seen that one. Ethan, hey Dean, do you think we could see a closer look at your 2 Michael Myers masks in the background? Oy. I guess so. It means I got to stand up. Jesus. I'll get you some more close-up look at the mask. There's lots of videos on the channel, much better quality than this live stream. But yes, there it is. That's reworked by Simon Brandolino on Instagram. And this is an exact replication of the mask that you see on Sean Clark's channel, the one that Nick Castle owns. This is exactly copied. It's got the blood on the chin. It's got no holes in the ears. The ears are sealed. And everything is perfect. So it's absolutely freaking perfect. It's amazing. Yes. And the 78 it's very good as well. But I think Tots have started making these a bit smaller now, because this is huge on me. It's way too big for me. But this is a really good repaint as well, again by Simon Brandolino. Got some. It's very brightly lit. Obviously, you're not supposed to see it like that, but even in bright light like this, you can see it's great. Yeah. 10 seconds till 3 hours. Done 3 hours, folks. 3 hours. Okay, now Collectible says he's on the Figure Pit website right now. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, sir. Okay. Mega Man X. They'd always be showing the Friday the 13th movies on TV during Halloween when I was a kid. Awesome. KNL Saw for how smart the story was and how it was filmed and edited. What, the original Saw? Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one, man. I saw that in the cinema. Saw in the cinema. Lee Dean. Hey Dean, are you planning on getting the Trick or Treat Studios 78 accessory pack when it comes out later this year?
I hope so. I hope so. I'll try to get that. I do need a good tombstone. That's the and the bob sheet and the glasses could be. You get that, don't you? I forget. Yeah, I'll probably pick that up. Kevin Litchford, the Blair Witch Cave is located in Adams, Tennessee, 15 minutes from my home. Wow, that's badass, man. God, that's scary. So you can just go there, just go there and hang about at night where they film Blair Witch. That must be scary. Damn. Irene, Mark wants me to make him about with sheet over him. So I went to Primark, bought 2 cotton pillowcases, and cracking on with it. What's this? Okay. A bob. She's making a bob. K&O Collectible. I've said that. Yep. Mega Man X. I knew the Blair Witch movie wasn't real because the actor who played Mike on the movie was a guest on the talk show Conan not long after it was released. Well, Jackie, you should get the NECA The Night He Came Home box set with Michael Myers and Loomis. Oh yeah, that's a pretty hard one to get hold of these days. Ed says, speaking of sound, and this isn't movie related, but I remember playing the original Dead Space with 5.1 speakers turned up. Creepy and unsettling, and not knowing what's round the corner made it so fun. Now, I remember playing Dead Space. The main thing I remember from Dead Space is passing by the ones that you thought were dead, and then they jump up and scare the crap out of you. So, like, every single one you pass by after that, you're just nervous to... Just like walking around it, like, don't you fucking move. Don't you move, motherfucker. The Curse of the Blair Witch. I have it with my box set. Is that what the second one was called? The really bad one? Yeah. Evil Alex says, these masks are insane. Hope we get a burnt H Kills mask too. Of course you will. It's inevitable. You will be getting the option to buy a Halloween Kills mask. JB Collection says, hi Dean. Hey JB Collection. K&L Collectibles. Original Blair Witch was groundbreaking when it came out, in my opinion. And yeah, obviously it was the first found footage film. It inspired all the other ones. Yeah, man. Mega Man X. I don't think it really qualifies as a shark movie, but open water. Of course it does. It's got sharks. I forgot about open water. That one was scary too, because that was before the Reef, and the Reef is kind of like open water, but fuck it, let's really do it. You know, but open water, man, yeah, scary, very scary. I remember seeing that on pirate DVD the first time I saw it. It was a good copy though. But yeah, open water, man. Let's not forget about that one. Jackie says, before I leave the chat, very cool Halloween shirt, by the way. Oh, thanks, Jackie. I got this from Fright Rags. Beautiful artwork. Go ahead. Soak that up. I always love the way the hair is. You really get a good look here. I know it's an artist's impression, but the hairline's done so well on this, and the hairstyle, very, very cool. Really nice. I don't know if you can even hear me when I'm standing up like that. Maybe. Oh, hang on. Paul Wright says, good night, Dean. Take care, everyone. Bye, Paul Wright. Thanks for joining. Here we go. Evil Alex says, have a good night and weekend, you awesome. Is he going? Is Evil Alex going? No, we're done. 3 hours, 4 minutes. Ed, I got to head out. Everyone's going. Everyone's leaving. I got to head out, but I want to thank you, as always, Dean, for the continued hard work. As always, you inspire me and the growth of my own collection. Always a pleasure to be here and an honor as well. Thanks. Thanks, Ed. Thanks very much, dude. And congrats on your latest pickups. And stay safe at work. I know you're doing that hotel thing. I did that myself. Got to watch out. Got to be careful. Just do your job and don't get too involved with those crazies because they're out there. The Iron Hulk says, funny story. The head of my college film department was one of the original people to have Blair Witch put into cinemas. Very nice. Very cool. Ethan, if Michael Myers was real, would you try and fight or even kill him? I wouldn't go looking for him. If he was coming for me, depends. Which Michael Myers are we talking about? you got to let me know, because that really does influence the answer. If you tell me the 1978 Nick Castle Myers is coming after me, I might have a chance. If it's all right, he says the 2018. Jesus, all right. There's certain versions of Michael Myers I wouldn't stand behind the door with a baseball bat and hit him on the back of the head, hoping that he would go down, because I'm pretty sure, like, if you did that to Tyler Mane, he'd just turn around slowly and grab you by the throat and you'd be dead. James Stu Courtney, Michael Myers, I wouldn't really want to sneak up on him with a baseball bat either. I don't think he'd fall down. I think he'd probably just turn around and frag you. But Nick Castle and part 2, Dick Warlock Myers, I reckon if you bang them on the head, they go down for a few minutes, give you a bit of time to run away, but I wouldn't run away. I'd keep hitting. You know, that's what they do in movies, and they can't show it in a movie because then it would be bloody like as bad as Irreversible, like some French extreme cinema shit. But once they go, I just realized, never mind, you don't need to know that. I just seen something in the corner that I forgot about for another time. But yeah, yeah, you did tell me it was 2018. So yeah, I wouldn't go looking for trouble with that. I'd stay indoors, lock the windows, lock the doors, and Michael Myers wouldn't be in England anyway, would he? He'd be all you American folks. You got to worry about him. Where was I? Right, Willie. I have the Michael Myers 78 figure. It looks clean. It looks too clean. That's easily fixed. You can weather it. You know, a bit of paint, get some black wash, some brown wash, get into the armpits, the pockets, you know, anywhere where you think a mechanic would touch regularly on the coveralls, like pocket flaps. He's going to be touching those. He's going to be doing it up and undoing it. So the whole zip line area, a bit of muck on there. He's going to be brushing his hands like this to get some muck on here and that. See, you know, and obviously around the bit where the coveralls meet his boots, bit of grime all there and that. Obviously, if it's Michael Myers, then you can put some blood in there in places and stuff. You know, it's fun. I recently just weathered 78 Myers myself. I had a lot of fun doing that. I'm really enjoying weathering the hands and fingers at the moment. That's something you can really have a lot of fun with, and not go too far with it. Just dry brush. You know, I love with the 78 Myers I was weathering recently, which we sent off. Me and Ryan sent 2 of them off, in 2018 and a 78, 2 figures to this person who's getting them, and he weathered the 2018 and I weathered the 78. And obviously in Halloween 1978, there's not much blood in that movie. There's a little bit on Jamie Lee Curtis's arm. There's very little blood in the film, but I mainly just dry brushed some brown on his fingers. I swapped the hands though. I didn't use the Tots hand. I got better hands that have bone and vein and stuff. You want Michael Myers' hands to look angry. I've always said that. So yeah, just weathering. Just weathering. It's fun. Paul Wright says, good night, Dean. Take care, everyone. Thanks, Paul Wright. Thank you very much for watching. Night Sight. Oh, damn it. It's gone again. Come back, you bastard. Night Sight. Is there any plans for the Figure Pit to do business with collectors in the USA? Well, I heard from Nick today, and he said that the whole tax situation that was slowing us down, because we're a new company and it's just me and him doing it, and he's doing all the technical side of it. So he's been dealing with doing taxes for the very first time. Because usually when you got a job in England anyway, when you have a job with a company or whatever, they do the taxes for you. Every month they just take your tax and whatever. But now with us with the Figure Pit, we've got to do all that. So, like he said, we're pretty much through that now. So I'm sure we're going to be looking at some point to branch out a bit and start dealing with people outside of the UK. But yeah, mainly at the moment we're here for collectors in the UK to sell and buy and part exchange. That's our main thing. But I will keep you guys updated if that changes, and I'm sure it will evolve as time goes on. But we're still a new company. I don't think it's even been a year yet since we started. Almost a year, I think. But Irene says, wouldn't it be great if all the figures we had came alive at night? It would be a right massacre in in moving room. Yeah, man. I mean, obviously, if all these figures came alive at night in here, I mean, with the characters we got, it would be interesting because you got on this side that I'm filming on that you can't see. This is all my superhero DC stuff: Joker, Batman, Catwoman, Wonder Woman, Superman, all that stuff. And then on this side, obviously, you got all the horror slasher kings and some more horror down here. That would be a fight. It would be a brutal brawl. From Briscoe says, little kid Michael, from when we were talking about which Michael Myers is it who's coming after me in this hypothetical situation. Little kid Michael Myers, I could deal with that. Just grab him by his ankles and just hoy him against a brick wall. Rodney, it looked like Michael Myers maybe kills the daughter in the trailer. What do you think? Oh, what, the bit where he's got the knife and she's holding it and saying, do it, do it. It very much, the way they cut away from that bit, it looks like someone hits Michael at the very last second. You can see it where Allison, is her name Allison? Yeah, where she's on her knees or whatever, and he's trying to stab her about here, and she's saying, do it, do it. It really does look like he gets hit, and it cuts right as he sort of takes an impact from behind. So that's probably Laurie Strode's daughter sneaking up behind him, because I reckon that's the scene where she gets hold of his mask and says, do you want your mask? Come and get it. See, that's the problem with the trailers. It doesn't take much to piece together what's going on. You start to recognize where they are, and they switch it all around and stuff. But yeah. V-Star333 says listening. Thank you. K&L Collectibles. I spot a figure I want. Big Chap Xenomorph Medicom Mafex. I mean the documentary about Coffin Rock. That was the companion to the original film. All right. Irene says, thank you, Dean. Really enjoyed your live stream tonight. Thank you, Irene. Thanks, Mark. Thanks as always for all the support. Neda C. Croy. Hey, Neda C. Croy says, what did I miss? All of it, to be fair. All of it. You can catch up on it later. That's all right, man. I'm only joking. Everyone's saying goodbye. Did I say goodbye? I don't think I said goodbye yet. I'm going, mate. I'm still doing my thing. I'm still here chatting. No, we've done 3 hours and 15 minutes almost. Probably about time to wrap it up. Getting pretty hungry. What time is it? Jesus, it's 11:16. So let me just get through these last few. Bear in mind, I am going, folks, so don't go too crazy with any big questions because I want to wrap it up. But let me just wrap it up here. So, yeah. Scarlet Reviewer says, hey, Dean, sorry, but I got to go now. I really enjoyed the stream as always, man, and promise you'll watch Christine and you won't regret it. I have seen it, though, Paolo. It's been a long time. I don't remember too much about it. But, yeah, if I get the chance, I will watch Christine again. Thanks, Paolo. And Toys of Arkham, Carl says, awesome as always, Dean. Thanks, Carl. I can't wait to see your pictures of the new diorama. Irene, wouldn't mind Rambo coming alive, but knowing my luck, it would be life-size Frankenstein. Well, Briscoe 1234. It would be funny if the figures came alive, but they didn't have the personality of their movie counterparts. All right, yeah, I know what you mean. So, like, yeah, Michael Myers could sound like a very posh gentleman and be like, oh, hello. Yeah. Albert says, are you planning on getting the Nightmare Joker from Flashpoint Studios? No plans to get that. Larry McMillan says, it would be chaos if they came alive. Imagine doing a stop motion short film about that. It was a fun stream. Thanks. Cheers, Larry. Yeah, man. I mean, doing a stop motion of a situation like that is certainly possible, but I wouldn't be able to do it myself. That'd be way too time consuming, but it would be cool. Is that Helm of Helms? All right, hang on. Last question is an original one. If there was a fire and you could only save one figure, only joking, good night, buddy. Well, I mean, Jesus, hypothetically, let's just quickly tackle that one. It's difficult, man. Like, my Batman Begins with the Unreal Customs head. I doubt I'd ever get that again. So I love that one, but obviously I love my Michael Myers as well. I don't know, man. That's a really tough one. I'm just going to say my Batman Begins 1/6 scale, because Batman Begins is the reason I'm sitting here talking to you right now like this. That's the reason I started my channel, because of the impact that Batman Begins had on me. So got to keep it real. Batman Begins. I will remain faithful to the beast. Take care of yourselves, everyone, says Scarlet Reviewer. Thanks, Paolo. And then Irene says, right then, good night. God bless, Dean. Take care and thank you again. Cheers, Irene. Thanks, Mark. Right, guys, I suppose I better wrap it up. We've done 3 hours and 16 minutes. And it's been a pleasure, as always, chatting with you guys. I wish I could see you all. Wish I could hear your voices. I really wish I could. I hope one day they find a way to do a live stream like this where at least I can have the option of clicking on your name and then you come up on the screen. And there's ways to do it. They just haven't got around to it yet. But that's a good idea. Like, I don't know, something like that. I just wish I could see you all. But yeah, thanks, Mega Man X. I better go. I will see you next Friday, and I'll see you during the week when I bring you more videos. Got some cool stuff. I've got a little list of videos that you guys were asking about. Dylan Hicks, who I haven't seen this week, tonight, but Dylan Hicks was saying how he'd like to see a Vampirella video of all the Vampirella stuff on the shelf in one big collection. So I'm still planning on doing that. Oh, and also the Cool Models Werewolf 1/6 scale figure, which you can, if I just move this, you can't really see it very well, but it's that figure there. It's a 1/6 scale werewolf by Cool Models, and my original review I filmed back at the old place I was living in, and I went back and I rewatched that review. I flicked through it. I didn't watch it, but I just skimmed through it, just curious to know if it was worth redoing the review. And when I reviewed it, I didn't even pose it once. I kind of just had it standing there the whole time, and I showed its accessories and I talked about how good the figure was, but I didn't really pose it. So I will go back and do a new kind of re-review on the big werewolf there soon on the channel. Maybe I should try and save that for October, because that would really suit that. But if I get short on stuff to film, then I might bring you that review sooner rather than later. So yes, Will Collins just turned up and said, "Hey man, I love the videos." Damn it, my screen went black. Come back. Love the videos. Been following for a while. Keep up. Oh, thanks very much, Will Collins. Is that supposed to make me think of Phil Collins, or is that just a coincidence? Will Collins. And then John, hey man, really enjoyed the stream. Thanks, John. Thank you very much. And then KNL Collectible says, Dean, do you like that big chap I'm looking at on the site? Which one? What are we talking about? Prime 1 again, was it? Because yeah, I've seen the Prime 1 big chap at an event. They were showing that stuff along with the Predator stuff and looked incredible. Absolutely jizz-worthy. All right, guys, I'm going to go. And I'll see you all next week on the next live stream. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks, all of you. I know most of you guys have been here the whole 3 hours, almost 3.5 hours. You've been here the whole time. Honestly, man, it means so much. You guys are so supportive and so loyal. Just amazing, amazing stuff. So thank you, guys. And I'll see you again next Friday and during the week when I bring you. Oh, and don't forget, on the other channel, the Figure Pit channel, we're going to be doing on Monday. We're going to be doing, me and Nick going to be sitting down and doing like all the news from the figures, all the figures that have been announced in the last 3 weeks. We're going to be talking about all of them, giving like a my thoughts video, but 2 of us sitting there giving you our thoughts on all this stuff. So you're going to want to watch that. So jump on over to the Figure Pit YouTube channel and subscribe, because it is the other channel. So if you like this channel, jump on over to that one as well. And that's it. All right. Thank you, everybody. The Iron Hulk says, fun stream. Cheers. Cheers, man. And thanks, everyone. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye-bye.